certainly hope we will. Should use a vacation from this bullshit. Free brain circus sideshow. Creature in this homeless fucking hole we call it LA. The only way to fix it is to flush it all away. Any fucking time, any fucking day, we learn to swim, see you down in Arizona Bay. Fret for your latte, and fret for your lawsuit, and fret for your hairpiece, and fret for your Prozac, and fret for your pilot, and fret for your contract, and fret for your car. It's a bullshit. Three ring circus sideshow. Freezer in this homeless fucking hole we call it LA. The only way to fix it is to flush it all away. Any fucking time, any fucking day, learn to swim, see you down in Arizona Bay.
I'll be up in Northern California, Northern Nevada Bay.
What's up, guys? We got JC, we got Cross, we got Island Boy Shane.
Followed by fault lines that cannot sit still. Followed by millions of dumbfounded dipshits, and some say the end is near. Some say we'll see Armageddon soon.
What up, what up?
Certainly hope we will.
Oh, shit. One great big festering neon distraction. I've a suggestion to keep you all occupied. Let it swell. Let it swell. Let it swell. Mom's gonna fix it all soon. Mom's coming round to put it back the way it ought Fuck all the Harvard and fuck all his clothes. Fuck all these fuck retro anything. Fuck your tattoos. Fuck all you junkies and fuck your short memory. Yeah, fuck smiley glad-hands with internet agendas. Fuck these dysfunctional, insecure I'm praying for tidal waves. I wanna see the downward weather.
Yeah, this song is so dark when if you listen to the words and you know what it's about.
Please flush it all away.
Fucking destruction of the fucking earth.
I wanna watch it go right in.
watch you flash it all away. Yeah, trying to bring it down again. Yeah, don't just call me back.
Dude, a lot of like the really old Tool shit was super dark if you actually listen to the words. Like this one, where they had a song called Prison Sex. If that's not brutal, what is?
Tell me down, put it down, suck it down, flush it down.
Actually, Prison Sex might have been on the same
What
album
up,
as this
guys?
song.
So today is the first of the month, so we're gonna go ahead and do the old airdrop for Arc.
It was cool. I got to educate a Tesla owner on how he's not saving the earth in all the ways, and he was actually pissed off. He was like, I'm not happy about this. And I was like, do your fucking research before you go around acting like you're fucking above everyone because you have a Tesla, dick. Because he started looking it up. Oh my God, it does take more fossil fuels to build one of these. Yeah. Look how bad the fucking... Then he was like looking up... I met him at the ice rink. He was looking up how they mine the lithium. He goes, it's just like fracking. Are you kidding me? I was like, welcome to reality, buddy. Pompous assholes with their fucking Teslas. That's like my new thing to try and, with education, fucking knock them down a level.
Cool.
Fucking-
Well, the goal was it 614, 5.71. The goal was to scrounge up 3,000 for the airdrop this month. That should be over 3,000 after taxes and all. So
What, for ARC?
yeah, for ARC. So we get airdrop. That should cover. And then next month I'm gonna shoot for 4,000. Just keep building it. Oh,
That's
but
the
I
grand total, right?
also started which will be when this one runs
Actually.
dry, another team wallet so you guys can start connecting to if you want. I plan to do that one. I just dropped it like 6 or 7K in there this morning, so I do plan to do airdrops with that one too for whoever shows up. I might do that one more often. I don't know. We'll see. I got to build it up first. So maybe have one that's one monster one once a month, and then spread it out and have another one every week. And they should be pretty lucrative. Especially people that like get in first or whatever. So, but yeah,
Dude, any of us
Yeah.
could beat fucking Furbot.
yeah, that's good.
Because Furbot is a scam.
So anyway, let's go ahead and drop some people. Let me see. Syndicate viewer. Syndicate. Oh yeah. I gotta remove one address. 7-11. Good old what's his name? Farmer Fuckwad.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what is going on here.
Just for the sake of him, I hope that Pulse is worth a shit ton. Because he donated all of that to the community. Good for him.
Right.
I hope it's worth twice as much as he fucking took out of there. Because it'd be like, that's what you get. It's called karma for being a fucking worthless piece of shit.
Yes.
And he's lucky that's all that happened to him. There was a lot of pissed off people. Farmer fuckwad. Worthless fucking piece of shit excuse of a human being. That's what that dude is.
Shane. There we go.
Shut up.
That's funny. The broken jaw.
So fucking. Yeah. Keep it real.
That's what Shane always wanted to do to bank teller.
Yeah, BT. I don't know why. I just wanted to break his jaw because he can't run his mouth if it's wired shut. I guess that's my mind. That was my mindset behind it. Mostly the myth, if you're talking about his wiener. The man. Debatable. Besides, Quantum, you can't genderize Black Sheep. What if he identifies as a they them? What if he's non-binary?
There he is.
Oh, you found Farmer Fuckwad?
Yeah, right there.
I hope you're watching, you cocksucking piece of shit, so you can see, even if it's fucking only a few bucks here, a few bucks there, you fuck this community, you no longer get to be a part of it. Thanks for fucking donating all your Pulse X sacrifice too.
Get him, Shane. Get him.
We appreciate it.
All right. It should be good. I think we're good. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yep, that should do it. All right. Check your balances, guys. You should have more than you. You should have something pending. I think it was like $35, $30.
Oh yeah,
What's
I
up, Connor?
just fucking deposited some too. So yeah, so it looks like, what was it, about five or six that we got?
5 or 6. Yeah, it was a 6 point. It was 6.9.
Okay.
Well, I think it was a little less, or probably slightly more because he didn't get his. Oh no, it changes. Yeah, 6.9. 6.82 with him. 6.9 without him. You're welcome, guys. 39.50, right on. That was bigger than last time, right, Mr. Big? Why don't you come on the stream? What was it last time? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
He
I
was-
had a
he
total
was-
of 11. I want to say it was
was
about the
6.
same, about 5 or 6 last time.
Well, we do have probably more people in the team too.
Yeah, it was about the same last time because I had like 11 and a half airdrop, and now I have
What up?
1869.
What up? And we got 33. We got 27 or $30 last time.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep, you're welcome. And like I said, I am building up another one, so because eventually this one, if this one goes the distance,
I'll be right
this,
back. I'm gonna go check my
this
mail.
account's gonna be all.
You've given us $106.74. Thank you.
Yep.
If you're not happy about that, then go fuck off.
Yeah, it's. I mean, they're not going to be as big as the drip airdrops, because we were working with.
Now another thing,
massive
we can't change. we can't change our referrer, right? So we can't hook these accounts up to the other account. They have to be a new account, right?
Yeah, you have to have a new account. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. I still have to build that one up. But yeah, so far she's still looking strong. We got liquidity building. We're at 912,000 today.
Yeah, I'm just airdropping from my big account to my two little accounts. One every other day gets one. I'm giving it
Yep.
about five or six arc a
Nice.
day to each one of them.
Let's see. Oh shit.
Plus, I haven't got an email from those people, so I checked again.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So maybe tomorrow. But we got an extra month. You know, they added a month to it, so we're good. Now it's not till July 15th or something like that.
Yeah, we got some time. What the hell?
So what's the name of this shit coin you got into today? Peppy?
No, it was Mong, MONG.
Where do they come up with these fucking names?
I don't know,
Mung.
but it was ripping.
Hope it's not a pumping them.
No, I don't think so.
But it's Ethereum only, right?
Yeah,
So you get it off of
Pepe's coming back pretty good. Oh shit!
yeah,
There's
but
the
there's
correction.
like about 4 or 5 Peppies out there. How do you know which one's the right one?
There's the correction we were waiting for. Holy shit!
What's
Oh,
that?
the dip's getting bought up though. This shit coin I'm in called Mong, MONG.
Damn,
Oh,
dude, you want to fucking Zen and MZen have been tanking fucking hard.
yeah.
I'm almost back to my entry point on MZen. I was up over 1,000% at one point. You must have been
Oh
up
yeah.
like 13 to 1,500%. Because
Oh,
you
what,
got in,
MZen?
I think
Yeah, I
we
was
figured out it was something like a 200% gain from where you got in to where I got in. So I think you something like that. You were already like 200% above me.
nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I got to check my Avalanche. That May 1st is that first one expired. Let's see what it did.
Fucking the whole market too is tanking. But holy crap, Zen and MZen's down 42.35%.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to get your money and get out. Yeah. What did you? Are you still in profit on yours or?
Yeah, I'm still in profit, but it's getting close to where it's
This
not
is
going to
the
be
drop.
much. Let's see. This is just a rough estimate because I don't know. But it looks like I'm still up about 100%. Rough estimate. But holy fuck, bro! I was up rough estimate almost 1,100%, which means you must have been up like 13 to 1,500% when it topped off there. Damn.
Yeah.
But oh well. I'm in it for the long haul, anyways.
Fuck. Oh, that,
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Richard Hart went and bought a shit ton of fucking Zen, jumped on the bandwagon, lets it get to the top, and gives it a good dumping. I mean, one, he's a selfish, greedy guy. So if he anywhere he can make money, I think he would. And if he can make money hurting competition, why the fuck not?
could be. Few more days for the fur pull.
Fucking furry wrecked. Oh man, oh
Yeah,
man.
Zip got bought up. Shit.
You sold everything, or you just sold some?
Dun, 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 dun. Long as a fish. Oh, monk. Dun, dun, dun.
You have to claim it on when your thing expires. In 7 days, I made 14 million Zen on Avalanche.
Yeah.
So next week, the one will make 30 million. And then the week after that, it makes 47 million. So not too bad. So you click on it, says redeem X Zen, and let's see what happens. How much gas you have to pay.
So, anyway.
Oh, you only have to pay $1.08 for gas. Not bad.
I don't feel like fucking with anything else. Oh. Hi, baby. Are you hungry? Are you hungry?
All right, that went right into my wallet. That works about good, guys. So it's working. You can claim the Zen when it expires.
Nice.
And then there'll be a check next to it saying that you redeemed it.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I've already claimed one.
Oh, okay.
Or two.
That's the first one I claimed.
IR filter, what's going on?
What's up,
Poly,
dude?
Zen, and Zen is just fucking tanking.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Is it?
What the fuck's going on?
Yep.
Yeah, it's rough, huh? It's dropping quick too. That's the bad thing.
Yeah, it's down to 640 That's the lowest I've seen it. Down
Yeah.
42% in 24 hours.
Yep. Yeah, let's
Remember
see.
I said 2 weeks ago?
The day's
I
about to
said,
close.
remember
Yep.
2 weeks ago I said this better not be a fucking rug.
Well, you know,
No, it's just super inflationary right now. And the ones that got it early got like, they got their steaks coming due right now.
Yeah, what are you heating up some hot pockets there? No, dude, it's pizza rolls. It's not as funny when I don't have the face on.
So what's going on with Sheep Token? I haven't been around today. I had to go to the eye doctor.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I was heating up dog food.
Nothing new.
Same old shit.
Same shit.
Different day. These my Warriors are going to play the Lakers starting tomorrow night. They kicked the fucking Sacramento's ass last night. Curry scored 50 points. He just said, fuck these guys. I'm putting the team on my back. He scores 50. Most points ever scored in NBA history in a game 7 of a playoff. Man, it just makes my rookie card just going up and up and up. And I'm glad I got his rookie card.
Well, I'm not surprised that I'm actually surprised that the Kings even made it, being a Kings fan.
No, you watch them. They've got a great team. They just need a couple of defensive guys in there, and fuck, those kids are young.
Every year they have a good team, though. There's been so many times over the last 20-some years that I've been a fan of them, where on paper, you look at the league, they have one of, if not the best team on paper, that they can never produce, and then they start fucking sending them off to everyone else, where they all become major stars.
Here's the problem. They've never had a decent coach. Now they have a good fucking coach. Mike Brown is almost equivalent to Steve Kerr, because he was underneath Steve Kerr for 6 years.
Steve
when they
Kerr's
won all those
the Warriors guy, right?
Exactly. He was his assistant coach for 6 years. So that's why they played the Warriors so tough.
I mean, that definitely does help when you played against, underneath, like as basically the understudy of one of the best coaches in the league.
Yeah, he knew exactly what Kerr was going to do. And he finally, that's why it took 7 games. But Curry just said, fuck this. I'm going to show you I'm the greatest shooter ever to play the game. And he scores 50 points. I mean, he took 38 shots. He never takes that many shots.
I mean, I'm definitely not a Kobe fan, but hasn't Kobe done way better than that?
No.
Didn't Kobe score like 89
in one game? In one game, okay. This is 50 points in a game 7 in the playoffs. You got to think about that.
Big.
That's all time. He passed Kevin Durant. Durant had 48 points was number 1.
So Kobe never had that many. Never had a 50-point playoff game.
No. Maybe he did, but not in game 7.
Oh, okay. So it's specifically like a game 7, like
game 7, right? Okay. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter to ever play the game, bar none. I'll fight anybody for that. He's got almost 3,500 3-pointers made. Think about that. The next guy is like 2,000 behind him. Kids, when they grow up now, they go to gyms and they just learn how to shoot 3-pointers. They were talking a couple of years ago that they were going to move another line back to make it a 4-pointer, but Curry could do that. That's not a problem.
Look, you have somebody who had a comment on him scoring 50.
What were they saying?
Because of course he's going to drop 50 if he shot 40 times.
Oh, fuck you, Pavel. You're a fucking faggot, okay? You don't even understand. Probably don't even know anything about that. Don't give me that fucking shit.
Damn,
I am a fucking connoisseur of basketball. and I will haunt you. I will fight you for every fucking.
Isn't it funny though, as
Yeah.
racist
Calm
as
down.
you are, but you love sports that are predominantly black guys? Like that's got to be a real like inner turmoil within you.
Yeah. Well, now he did
Right.
miss some. He did miss some free throws. I'll admit. I've never seen him miss free throws. That even the announcers. I mean, it's unbelievable. Everybody was missing free throws in that game. They were. Neither team shot 50% from the free throw line. Think about that. You're just standing
They
there
didn't
to
even
shoot.
shoot 50%.
Neither team.
Wow.
Neither team shot 50%.
What do they usually shoot? Probably about 70%.
Yeah. Well, those two teams are about 80% because they're the two top scoring teams in the league.
Yeah, that's
Sacramento was
crazy that
number
the
one at
Kings are one of the
120.
top.
Sacramento was number one at 122 per game, and the Warriors were number two at 118.
Fucking because I don't follow. The only thing I follow really is hockey, and I still
I'm not going to brag. I'm not going to brag, but I bet on basketball, so I follow it. I sleep, eat, and breathe basketball. I know almost every stat there is out there that's relevant.
So then how white is Stephen Curry?
He's half white.
So that's why you like him, huh?
Well, no, I don't know if he's really well. I guess his mother doesn't. I guess she is white, but he
is half white, right? He's half white, half black, I believe.
Well, I don't know if it's his mom. His mom looks darker than his dad, and his dad is black. So I don't know. One of the two is white, and they're like Morpheus. Okay, they're kind of pale. They're not that black. That's why like Morpheus. Whatever. If you put him in a lineup in jail, and they say to pick out the black guy, they wouldn't pick Morpheus.
Well, if it was five guys like me in a Morpheus, they would.
Well, yeah, that's. I don't know. Morpheus is not too much darker than you.
But he's kind of, he's kind of got the nose, not
no,
full
some
blown.
guy pissed me off a minute ago talking about Steph Curry. Okay, that's why.
Don't be so.
Okay, no.
Where's your thick skin?
Okay,
hey, at least he's standing up for a black guy instead of cussing him out.
Yeah, this guy was disrespecting me over Steph Curry. He said, "Well, anybody that would shoot 38 times is going to make 50 points."
He said 40.
This guy has no idea what it takes to play. My wife sat here. I told her at the first quarter, I go, "You watch. Steph Curry's going to put her." I mean, she never watches a game with me, but she sat there and watched the whole game. And I told her in the first quarter, Steph Curry's going to score 50 points, and he did. And he still did.
You want me to vouch for that?
Yeah. Make sure you tell him that I did.
It was actually the second quarter.
Okay, it was the second quarter. He only had scored 20 points at that time, but still, he scored 30 points in the second half. Think about that. Some guys never even scored 30 points in a whole game.
Yeah, there's some guys that never in their career do.
Yeah, he scored 18 of those 30 in the fourth quarter.
Actually, most guys in their whole career probably never have a 30-point game.
Exactly. You know how many 30-point games he's had in the playoffs?
Probably a lot. I know he's
over 100. But he scored 18 points in the fourth quarter alone.
Has he been playing that long?
Oh, he's been playing for 10 years now.
Really? I don't think.
Yeah.
I just for some reason I never think of him as being that old.
I think it's at least 10 years. He's 33 or 34.
Oh wow!
Or 35. I think he turned 35 this year.
I always think of him as being a lot younger, like in his 20s still, because he looks like a kid still.
Remember, they won their first championship back in 2015.
Is that how long ago he won his first one?
That's right.
I remember because I hadn't been following basketball regularly for a long time, and I remember when I heard the Warriors were even in the championship. I was like, "What?"
You want to see how much of a Warriors fan I am? Look at this. I got these in the mail yesterday. These are Warrior valve stem covers.
Hey, but Mike, you're such a Warriors fan, but right behind you got a bunch of Lakers stuff.
Now, okay, but no, that was when the Lakers were with Magic Johnson. Okay,
still,
that's 1989. So, the Lakers suck. No, the reason I call it the Lakers suck is they got LeBron James. He's going to lose to Steph Curry again, just like he did when he was on Cleveland.
I thought LeBron went back to Cleveland. Is he back in LA
No.
again?
He's been on the Lakers for the last 5 years. He's going to
Oh no,
end his
no,
career.
no, that's right. He went to Miami and then back to Cleveland, right?
I'm not
Is that
sure.
what he did?
Maybe he did that, but he's been on the Lakers for the last 5
Well, I'm
years.
trying to remember
He's
because he
gonna-
left Cleveland and he went to where did he go? I think he went to he went to the
no,
Heat,
he's only
right?
been on 3 teams. He's been in Cleveland, Miami, and the
That's what I
Lakers.
thought. Yeah. So because he was with Cleveland, then he went to Miami, won a championship there, right? And then went back to Cleveland and then over to LA, right?
Yeah, most guys try to end their career in LA so they can become a rapper like Shaq or a movie star.
Or
You
they
know,
just
he
want
bombed-
that fucking ring, bro. That's why Karl Malone, when he went, what was it, like his last 1 to 3 seasons, he went and sat on the bench. Karl Malone sitting on the bench at the Lakers and took like a $30 million pay cut just because he knew he would never win a ring in Utah and he was
Yeah.
trying to win one.
But if you've ever seen that movie where LeBron did that Space Jam movie, he bombed in that thing. That
I won't
was-
even watch it because LeBron has gotten himself so involved in politics. Like I've lost all respect for that man. I used to
that was one of the worst movies ever with that LeBron started.
really.
He does not know how to act.
Well, I lost all respect for him when he started getting all involved in politics. Like no one gives a fuck, dude. I used to have a lot of respect for him. Like between him and Kobe, I would pick LeBron any day of the week. Now, looking back, I think I would pick Kobe today.
You know how much money he makes from China on the shoes
A lot.
that are made by underprivileged kids, Uyghurs, all these slave labor.
Yeah, that
That's
was the
why
only thing
I'll
that
never
kept
buy
me buying Nikes was the slave labor, and then now
Yeah.
they had to go do that Dylan Mulvaney thing, and now it's like, nope. And dude, Jenny just bought the kids Nikes right after I told them they couldn't have any more Nikes. I was so pissed. I was like, really?
Yeah, that China owns the NBA. That's why they never say anything bad about China. That's why Enos Kanter spoke out about the Uyghurs and the NBA. He got
About the
kicked out of
what?
the NBA. The Uyghurs. That's those slave laborers over there in China. All the Muslim
Right? I
Uyghurs.
was like, what did you say?
I know
Yeah,
he
they
keeps
call them
saying it. I'm
Uyghurs.
like, what is he saying?
They call them Uyghurs.
I
said
thought you might be
we-
saying something that could potentially
No,
get
no,
us
no, no.
banned.
They're Uyghurs, okay? With a Y. I got gum in my mouth. It's spelled with a U or a Y. Uyghurs. And they're the slave laborers that do all this stuff over there in China. Kids. So that's the only. I mean, I hate the NBA because I do that, but I like watching basketball. So it's kind of a tough thing. But I'll never buy a pair of Nikes.
That's what I thought he was saying too. The Uyghurs.
Okay, I knew you thought. I did not say the N word. It was Uyghur.
No,
Uyghur, look
Uyghurs,
it up.
which is like white guys who think they're.
I didn't say Uyghur. I said Uyghurs.
That's
I don't
why
know how
I
you
had to
spell it.
ask you, what are you saying? Because
I
I was
know.
like, you said it like 2 or 3 times, and I was like,
You
Yeah,
spell
I
it
just-
U-Y. It's Y-U-G, something like that.
so what is
Look it
that?
up.
Just maybe like just like a low class worker, basically.
Yeah, they're Muslims that are Muslims and Christians that do not follow the Chinese government. They put them in these concentration camps.
Oh, I know they
make
do
them
that,
do
yeah.
slave labor.
Oh, really? They make them do slave labor?
Yeah, that's how they make all these cheap stuff you get from China.
Oh yeah, dude. When I got my custom fucking Air Force Ones fresh out of the box, and like the box says like 1 of 1 for Shane and all this shit, right away I smelled it and I could smell the tears and sweat of all the fucking child labor that was used to build them. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and they call the United States racist and see what the shit they do. And not in Biden, and nobody even puts them down because China's got Biden in his back pocket. That's why you can't say anything about it.
Yeah.
You know how many companies are into China? All the major companies are in China. They don't want to say anything. That's their bread and butter.
Yeah, but that's not just Biden. That's not a Biden specific problem. That's a problem that we've had since the late 90s. It
It's
started.
the Democrats. The Democrats have so many businesses and big banks, like BlackRock.
Yeah, but
JP
in
Morgan.
that situation, you can't just say just Democrats. We got to be fair and honest.
No. I'm just saying, but big
Republicans
banks
too,
like
man.
JP Morgan and BlackRock and Apple, all these companies have major.
That's not a bank.
I'm not talking about just a bank, but speaking of banks, remember about a month ago, I told you I was going to buy that First Republic Bank stock.
Yeah.
I'm sure glad I didn't. It went under. JP Morgan bought them out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Stop
It's the
listening to
second-
Kramer, dude.
That's the third bank. No, I wasn't listening to Kramer on that one. I was just looking at, when Silverstone Bank went under. I heard about First Republic. It went down quite a bit, but I came back the next day, so I was going to buy some, but I couldn't get my money transferred over to
Fidelity, right?
Fidelity, and I didn't want to use any margin on that because I didn't want to do that. I'd rather lose cash. And it didn't get over there, so I didn't buy it. And then now it went under Sunday, and the government took it over, and now JP Morgan bid. Now it's just made JP Morgan that much bigger of a bank. Because First Republic was a pretty good sized bank for not a big bank, but what's that? Secondary banks. But that's the third bank that's gone under in the last 2 months. Wow. I mean, people better wake up. Our banking is in trouble. It's in real.
Was First Republic, were they a credit union or just a bank?
Just a bank in San Francisco. But they had they had a whole bunch of branches all over the United States.
Yeah, because I know I've seen them. I don't know if I think in Vegas, maybe even up here, but I'm pretty sure Vegas they had.
They're like a secondary bank. I mean, they're not considered a large bank, but whatever they call the regional. There was a regional bank. That's what it was. Yeah, regional. They're in certain regions, but they still had billions of dollars of assets that they at least the people were insured in the bank for $250. They didn't do what they did for the other bank, where they bailed out everybody. They only bailed out if you had up to $250. So if you had over $250, you were screwed. And they did not bail out the stockholders on this one like they did the other one. So that's because you know why? Because our government doesn't have any more money. You know that we're going to default on June 1st if they don't do this debt ceiling increase. That's how close we are to defaulting. And that means that my $4,400 a month I get from the Navy will be frozen. So we don't need them to default. They're going to, what's the name? McCarthy passed the bill last week. They said he wouldn't get it done. A $1.2 trillion increase, but cut back on spending. And then Joe Biden said, well, I'm not going to do it. But you know what? This morning, he meet next Monday. They don't want the government to default June 1st. That means a lot of people won't get a paycheck.
Yeah. I know I keep seeing a lot of YouTubers saying that it may not seem like it yet, but from the way that the records are looking with the economy, that we're looking like we could end up in worse shape than 2008.
Yeah, we're going to be in a recession by early next year.
Well, we are already in a recession.
Well, I know it is, but it isn't. But it's not a full blown. Got to remember, the last time the government raised interest rates during a recession was 1929. And what happened after that? We went into a depression. If we go into depression, we're all fucked. Okay.
Yeah.
There'll be bread lines again.
We just got to get us some weaker Muslims there, Mikey.
Hey, I did not use the N-word. I said Uyghur.
I know you didn't. I was listening to the whole
I don't know
thing.
how to spell
He
Uyghur.
still had the chat going.
I don't know how to spell Uyghur. I think it's with a U or a Y. Okay?
It's a U. It's a U.
Okay.
It's UY or something like that.
It's just like I'll never say that country in Africa that says Niger. Okay, I'm not going to ever say that.
Dude, I wonder if it was a white guy who named that country.
Yeah, who would have named that country Niger?
You would have, a guy just like you.
Oh wow! Here we go.
You know how many times that's been misspelled? okay, or
Dude,
mistakes.
it probably was a guy like you, only he didn't know how to spell because he probably was trying to spell it something. Well, look at all these darkies around here. Let's call it.
Yeah, but how you spell the N word is with 2 G's, and the Niger is only with 1 G.
That's what I mean. It's just
Yeah,
the guy didn't know how to spell. Imagine
yeah.
you if you didn't know how to spell.
He left one of the G's out.
Imagine you alive maybe a couple hundred years ago, walking across Africa, and you didn't know how to spell it right.
At least they didn't start it with N-A, okay?
Well,
like Dave Chappelle said, right?
Well, I will tell you this. I've met a couple Nigerians in my time, and they are typically the angriest of all black men I've ever met. You want to?
No, not Nigeria.
I mean,
isn't there one that's just called? It's not Nigeria. Niger. Niger.
Yeah, Niger River. Yeah, I know. But listen,
No, there's a country, Niger.
Yeah, that's what we mean. Yeah, there's a whole country. Niger is how it's spelled, right?
Yeah,
It's like the N word, but 1 G less.
it's a country in Africa, yes. And I'm white, and I know that. Okay, so you should know that, Morpheus.
Oh yeah, because you know I have the skin color to back it up, right?
You automatically should know about all the black countries.
Hey, Shane, remember I told you you're almost as white as Morpheus? When I'm looking at your picture and his picture, you guys have the same forehead. If you shaved all your head off, you would look exactly the same.
Nah, his head's way bigger this way. Look, he's got.
I don't know.
Cone head there.
I don't know. You guys
more flat-headed.
Put some dark sunglasses on and you guys could pass for brothers, I think.
Maybe in the dick size we could pass as brothers. Oh yeah, give me some bit more of his. Bam.
How do you know? Have you looked at his?
No, I'm just assuming that he's got a black. That he's got.
I just wonder. You're not one of these guys when you go to a urinal, you kind of lean over and look. Do you?
Yeah, and I look over and I go.
That does that.
And I go,
that's
nice manicure.
Now that's why I go into a stall. I don't.
Oh, even then I'm tall. And you're tall. I would just look over at you and be like, nice manicure.
Yeah. I don't want somebody looking.
I've always wanted to just do that randomly to some guy in the bathroom.
And the other thing, when you go to like some of these racetracks, they have the trough that you.
Oh,
have
I hate those.
I won't. I'd pee in my pants before I have to pee in the trough.
Dude, first time I ever saw the trough thing, it was at old Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego. I was at a Padres game, and I had never seen anything like that in my life. And I was raised like very.
Hey, Irwindale Speedway has a trough. Okay, they have a trough. Yeah, and that's a fairly new speedway.
Which one?
Irwindale Speedway has a trough in the men's urinal.
I don't like that. No, dude, fuck that.
I won't pee in a trough.
No, I don't want all the other dudes fucking pissing all over my dick because my dick hangs down, and I gotta drop it into the trough. Gross. Pee through filled with ice.
Hey, Black Sheep, did you see that little video I sent you? I did on Facebook with the music in the background.
Oh, what'd you do now, Mike?
I actually put it up on Telegram, but I took it down.
What's up?
It said my last name.
Oh.
Sunday night I was just real tired, and I was messing around with Facebook, and you can do a video and you can add sound to it. So I did the song "You Can't Touch This." So I'm doing like I'm dancing, sitting in my chair. I sent it to Black Sheep. It's about 3 minutes.
Jeez Louise. Guys, when's Trunk gonna go back to Peg?
Hey, did you guys buy these new Trunk NFTs? I bought one that's $100 for it.
What? He has new Trunk NFTs. What?
Yeah, you got to see them. They're pretty cool.
What's the point of them? What are they supposed to do?
Well, they're probably going to go up in value, if anything. Like his first ones. His first ones were like 8x.
Who? BT?
No, Trump.
Oh, Trump. I thought you were
Trump.
saying trunk.
No.
I was like, look, no offense, but I'm not buying it.
No, Trump. He came out with series 2 of his NFTs.
Yeah, I know. He went and talked about it. I saw a little thing where he was all, "They've got me as a rock star and a monster truck driver." He was all excited.
Yeah, these new ones are really cool. I don't know where you find them. I forgot, but check it out.
Oh, they're on Ethereum, right? Which probably OpenSea.
No, I think these were on some. I don't know if they were. I think they were on BSC. I'm not sure. Or maybe they are Ethereum. Yeah, I saw them. I guess I saw them at OpenSea. That's where I saw them. Okay, they're on OpenSea. That's it.
Here you go. Oh, by the way, Cross, that's not how you spell "hear from." Jeez.
Oh,
I
you
wonder
spell
why
it
I wonder why
HERE.
he fucking falls for the EV lies, even with all the evidence against him. The guy can't even spell "here."
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be HEAR.
Look at that, dude. PCM's got dementia and he can figure it out. I'm surprised BlackSheep didn't catch that. BlackSheep sometimes is a Nazi.
Yeah, I wasn't watching the screen.
I hardly ever look at. Only time I see when I'm on the screen is when you guys post them.
We do need some new Mamma Mia work. Yeah, where's Mamma Mia been?
What does JC say? See you in Arizona Bay, Dgens? Where's the Arizona Bay?
That's when he did the intro, the song, the Tool song we're playing. It says "See you down in Arizona Bay." It's about the end of the world and the destruction and like California breaking off into the ocean. And
Oh, okay. Hey Morpheus, did you get your airdrop?
Airdrop for what?
no, Mike. Why did
Your
you have to
art.
tell him, Mike? Anybody who's darker than a paper bag doesn't get it.
Oh, you don't have an ARC account? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got an ARC account. I really ain't been paying attention to shit.
Oh, you just got $39. You just got $39.
No shit. Okay, I'll take
PCM. He didn't pass the paper
Actually,
bag.
$39.50. That's almost as much as you make a week in your unemployment, isn't it?
Touche.
He said unemployment. Here we go again, Mikey.
Hey, at least
All
he
right.
didn't say fucking welfare.
Yeah, that's right.
He's getting better.
He's getting better. He's been going to these sensitivity courses.
I could have said
he's
your
almost
EBT.
Mexican now.
I could have said on your EBT card.
I don't get any welfare, Mikey. Hate to break this to you.
Yeah, he ain't that black.
You know.
Well, you must be selling drugs or pimping your girlfriend out to make money.
Nah, no and no.
Let me ask you this, Morpheus. Why do black guys always like big fat white bitches for their girlfriend?
Don't ask me because I don't like no big fat white bitches. I don't like no big fat bitches.
Jane says you have a big white girlfriend.
No, that's Shane being Shane. You know how Shane's a little funny. You know, like he's been touched.
Hey, there's a reason why he'll never.
He said he saw a picture of her ankles.
No, her wrist.
Yeah, her ankle.
It was her wrist.
You saw a
her
picture
wankle.
of her ankle. You saw a picture of her ankle. Really?
No, her
really,
wankle.
Shane?
Her wrist cankle came in.
He said you saw a
wrist
picture of her ankles. They look like tree stumps.
No, her wrist cankles look like trees.
Yeah, he said her ankles look like tree stumps.
Yeah, that's,
Mike,
that's
her
just
wrist
Shane
look like tree stumps. Her wrist.
Oh, that her wrist.
Yeah, all of a sudden Shane is fucking what the fuck is his name? The black guy, the blind guy that sung Georgia. He can tell what a woman looks like from her wrist.
Hell yeah. You can see them when you see wrist cankles, some wankles. You know what's up.
Is that kind of like a big old baloney patch on the back of somebody's head? Is that what that's like?
No. I can fix that. You can't fix a fucking wrist cankle.
I would just ask him, Morpheus, because I was I remembered that he said that a couple weeks ago.
Come on, we've all seen Morpheus's girl.
Every time Sheep plays that video with a guy knocking that girl down. She always thinks that's
That's
your
what I'm
girl.
looking for. Yeah, it's his girl. Where is it? There it is.
Stop videotaping the shit.
What's up?
I'm fucking breaking camera, dog. I'm fucking breaking shit.
Oh!
I'm breaking shit, dog. Keep it up. I'll break.
That never gets old. That never gets old. That
And then
and the
what you
little
don't see is
kid.
Morpheus
That
is
and the little
getting his
kid
ass
using
kicked
that,
back in the corner.
And then a little kid saying all that stuff.
Yeah, you could tell that girl definitely likes Chick-fil-A.
Another thing too, Morpheus, they were saying the other day that if you do a meme, a white person does a meme of a black person, that's racist. We can't do memes of black people anymore.
No, of course not.
But you guys can do a meme of us.
But yeah,
That's not
lucky
racist.
bastards.
Yeah,
Man, they got it good now.
That doesn't make any sense. That must be part of that reparation stuff.
I don't know.
You notice that kind of has died down.
Well, they don't have any real massive distraction they need right at the moment. As the election, the 2024 comes near, though, you best believe there's going to be a lot of money thrown into crypto, so it can be laundered around, so they could pay their fucking Antifas and shit, right? And
they're still trying to pass reparations up there in San Francisco. They keep having,
there's going to be ignorant shit like that all over the place. They want to keep black people and white people separated so they can make them both slaves.
Okay, let me
as
ask
long
you
as you're talking about who's black and who's white, you're not talking about why you got to pay taxes to motherfuckers.
Okay,
or why
Morpheus.
you're talking about why
Morpheus,
does it matter?
If they start paying it in Frisco, are you going to move to Frisco?
Fuck no.
He already got his rental property ready to go there.
Oh,
You just got to move.
They're going to let you buy a house for $1, and they're going to give you a salary of $97,000 for the rest of your life.
For doing nothing just because you're black.
Yeah.
What?
And you don't want to jump on that, Morpheus?
Dude, if they ever pass that in San Francisco, white people will probably flock out of there in record numbers more than they already are. And it'll end up they'll have no tax revenue coming in anymore, and they'll have to stop it real quick. They're going to make themselves go beyond broke. Because what is it? They want to give each one like $5 million, isn't it?
Yeah, $5 million to start. Yeah, $5 million. Yeah.
$5 million to start. And then could you now all honesty, I'm not trying to like be a dick and make racist jokes, but could you imagine if like a lot of like ghetto people got $5 million? Like they're going to waste the money, jewelry, especially if they only have to pay $1 for a house. Bro, can you imagine all the rims? Like you go start a rim and jewelry store in fucking San Francisco. Like, you'll be rich as fuck, dude.
And then did you see what the law they're trying to pass in Portland now, that homeless people can sue people that harass them for being homeless on the street from a homeowner?
What?
God.
If they put a tent up in front of your house on the street and you start complaining, they can sue you in court.
I'll get fucked.
That's what the law they're trying to pass in Portland right now. I'm serious.
Good on you, you bunch of lefty fucknuts.
It's unbelievable. They're treating illegal aliens and homeless people better than law-abiding citizens. Oh, plus, by the way, today, that new law went into effect that Biden did. Now, if you've got good credit, you got to pay for people that have bad credit on their home loans. That
What?
went into effect today.
Did they pass that shit? They actually passed that?
It went into effect today.
Wow.
May 1st.
Only in Cali, though, right?
No,
Or is
this
that
is
nationwide?
nationwide.
So what? If you have good credit, you got to what?
You
So
got to pay
basically,
an extra
people with
$40
shitty
to
credit-
$100 a month on your
Yeah.
on your house payment to make up for the people with bad credit.
Oh, get fucked. Honestly,
No, yeah,
the only reason that bad credit comes about is from fucking bad personal choices
So,
and a
yeah.
lack of
No.
personal
So if
responsibility.
you have bad
So what
credit,
the fuck are we
you're
actually
gonna-
fostering in this
no,
culture?
but listen to this. It gets fucking better. So if you have bad credit, you get what is it? Oh, it's like a
1.8 reduction in your house.
Yeah,
payment.
1.8 reduction. If you have good credit, you get a 1% increase.
Well,
Oh,
it could be
fuck
up to
off.
$100. It could be. It can't be more than $100. It's 40 to
So
$100.
it's 1% up to $100.
It's on a new loan.
Okay, it's a. Oh, Ann just corrected me. It's on new loans. New loans are coming out. Okay.
Yeah,
Even
new
still,
loans.
that is just
All
entirely
that matters.
fucked.
Fucking who cares
Yeah.
about
So now
refi?
this is going to be 2008 all over again. Remember the bad loan.
It's going to be
thing?
worse than that. They are quite literally punishing those who made good choices and did well for themselves in life.
Exactly.
That's
why we. That's
this
why
is
we
what you
gotta
get for
the
doing well. You get a
Democrats-
big old dick.
That's why
Fucking
we got to get the Democrats out. Okay. We got to get them out. He didn't even go to Congress on this. He did an executive order.
Mike, again, Republicans, they do bullshit too like this because
I know.
like
but
look how the
gotta do
Republicans are telling people not to boycott Anheuser-Busch after all that. You know why? Because Anheuser-Busch gives them a lot of money. They're fucking
Exactly.
like I'm like you, I agree politically with you, but we also have to be like reasonable and know that like
But this is going to be 2008
With
all over
regards to
again.
that with regards to that whole Anheuser-Busch thing, I honestly think that was a really bad judgment in their marketing department. I mean, look, they've seen countless companies over how many years now. You know, the old adage is now go woke, go broke. You know, so why they thought, and look, when you look at the demographic of people who are drinking Bud Light, I mean, okay, take Kid Rock, Post Malone, people like that, for example. Okay, they are people with traditional American values. A lot
Did
of
Post
rednecks
Malone
and
trip out
southerns,
too?
you know, they drink Bud Light. You know,
Hey, hold
It's-
on. Did Post Malone trip out too, like Kid Rock did?
I
Yes, he
don't think
did.
so. Oh, did
Oh.
he?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay. There you go. So yeah, I know that Post Malone was a massive proponent of Bud Light. That was his beer of choice. But that's the
Yeah.
thing; they failed to look at their current demographic of consumers, and they made a stupid choice in marketing. You know, so the very fact that they are now
Yeah, they
trying to
said they
pedal
were
back
trying to attract
is
younger drinkers. That so they thought that would because they no longer want to be known as a quote frat boy beer. That's what their marketing VP said. Who
oh,
was
you know what?
responsible for
Honestly,
that.
she just needed some dick that day.
She got fired or she
Good.
quit, whatever.
Frat boy beer.
Yeah, and plus they just laid off her boss. Okay, they laid off
good.
her boss today.
Excellent.
So they're cleaning house at Bud Light or Budweiser, wherever they work.
Honestly, I reckon it's going to be too late, though. I mean, the damage is already done. You can't undo the fact that you tried to rebrand your beer with transactivism to try and make it acceptable. I mean, what the fuck did you think was going to happen?
Hey, Budweiser lost $980 million last week in stock. Their stock went down $980 million last week. Think
Yeah.
about it. Who's really pissed off? Are fucking shareholders of TAP. TAP is the company that owns Anheuser-Busch. And
There
all
you
those
go.
shareholders took a big. You know where TAP is from? Germany. You know, it's not even
Oh.
American. It's not even an American beer anymore. They sold to the Germans. TAP is. Look it up. TAP is from Germany. That's who owns Anheuser-Busch. So I'm sure that a lot of those shareholders are all pissed off. Thank God I didn't own any of that stuff.
Yeah, but they've been saying people have been saying, "Oh, go woke, go get what go woke, go broke," to these companies, and they don't. That's not true, dude, because they're getting more and more and more woke constantly.
Well, look what happened to Georgia when they took the All-Star game and sent it to Colorado because they thought they were restricting black people from voting, and they found out more black people voted in 2020 than ever before. So that
Wait,
was a
what?
stupid thing.
What was that again? Say that again.
They moved that that Stacey Abrams was saying that Republicans are going to try to restrict the voting for black people. So what we're going to do is we're going to boycott the All-Star game of baseball, and they moved it to Colorado because of that. And then when they voted in 2020, the black people voted more than they ever did before. So she was lying through her teeth. And Atlanta, Georgia, lost about $1 billion worth of revenue they would have got from that All-Star game.
Wow. When was that?
Last year. Remember the All-Star game was in Denver, Colorado.
No, I don't follow baseball close enough anymore.
Yeah, that was a big deal. They said the Republicans are trying to prohibit blacks from voting, and they ended up voting more than they ever did before. So that's, that all the Democrats do is they come around every 4 years to black people and say they try to make them feel depressed and that they're underprivileged,
them off.
they don't have any rights, and we're going to do something for you. Please vote
Yeah,
for
they
us.
try to piss them off. That's what they do. They're like, hey.
Yeah, and then after the election, they go, fuck them. We're not going to do anything for 4 more years.
Obama never did a damn thing for the black community.
Oh, he didn't. Obama made it worse for black people. He was supposed to be the hope and change guy. Okay, what happened to hope and change?
Yep.
The Democrats grabbed it and they infected it like they do everything else.
That's it. All black people.
You just hope it'll change.
All you guys have is hope in one hand and a little change in the other. Okay.
you just hope things will change. That's it.
Yeah,
you get to hope it changes.
And then
hope for change.
And then Biden was supposed to be the uniter of us all, right?
Yeah, bullshit. He ain't the uniter of shit. He can't even unite toilet paper to his ass crack.
I really feel bad for the black people, the ones that are dumb that believe the Democrats every 4 years. When are they going to wake up and realize that things are not better? I mean, I'd like to ask some black people: are you better off 3 years? I mean, 3 years ago, weren't you better off than you are today? And I bet you a lot of them would say yes, they were. But they still vote Democrat. It doesn't make any sense. We need more people like that girl. What's her name? She just blasted the Senate. She got up there and did a thing on all these. Candace Owens. We need more Candace Owens out there because she's telling black people, you're stupid. You're not being depressed. You're listening to the wrong.
You know, I like Candace Owens, but sometimes I think that she should I don't know, like define the way she does it because she could come. I could see. I don't agree, but I could see how some would say, "Oh, even though she's black, she comes off as kind of a racist." I get it.
She's not a racist. She tells it like it is.
No, and but I can see how other people on the other side try and say, even though she's black, she's racist against blacks because her delivery, right? Like me, my delivery is not always the best.
I know, but you know where the problem is? You take the Baltimore school district. There's not, out of 26 schools, no kids could even were proficient in math in high school. They were reading at a 3rd grade level. 26 school districts in Baltimore. And I could math and reading, and you can go to Chicago. It's just as bad. It's just it's unbelievable that where's Biden and Obama on this kind of crap? That trying to help the black kids in school.
I mean,
now, and listen to this. And here's another thing they're going to do now. They're going to change They're going to change the scoring system. They're not going to give you a D anymore. They're going to give you like a C, a C plus instead of a D. They're just moving it up so like you're doing something. But that's wrong. If you're an F or a D, you got a problem.
You should
but they're
get
not going to do that. So they're changing the grade levels now. They're making it easier to get an A,
pass
B,
or
or C.
Pass or fail. Make it pass or fail. But let's get some
Yeah,
real
it's either
communism
pass or
in the
fail.
school
That's
system.
They're trying to make it where nobody fails anymore. They're just going to make everybody
That
pass.
whole
Whether you can read or write.
participation.
See,
fucking
and that's exactly the
trophy.
problem, is that they keep finding new ways to celebrate mediocrity. They keep finding new ways to make it acceptable for a lack of personal responsibility. They fucking constantly find ways to pander after those who won't fucking stand up and make the right choices, you know, and then we fucking, you know, they pander after these people like, oh, it's okay, we feel sorry for you, oh, it's not your fault. No, you know what? It fucking is. You're the one
Yeah.
who fucking went to the bottler and spent too much money on alcohol. You're the one who got involved with fucking drug deals and fucking bullshit. You're the one who didn't pay your rent on time because of some of the bullshit your homie got you into. Fucking don't stand there and act like the government's like making you all oppressed and shit. That's fucking crap.
And the other problem is that so many homes are fatherless. Okay, where's the fathers to help these kids?
They call Candace Owens an Aunt Ruckus, says Cross.
What's that?
Okay, do you know who Uncle Ruckus is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Candace Owens is an Aunt Ruckus.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so they're
Yeah.
calling Candace
Sorry-
Owens
sorry,
an
hold
Aunt
on.
Ruckus?
Sorry, hold on, let me say it like an American, an Aunt Ruckus.
Aunt Ruckus? An Aunt
Yeah.
Well, at
Ruckus?
least you're not
Really?
calling her an Uncle Tom.
Hey, I've been called an Uncle Tom before, just for voting for Trump.
Well, wait a minute.
Oh,
What do you
Uncle
call
Tom.
a woman? A black woman? It's not Uncle.
A black
Aunt
Nazi.
Tom.
I'm
So
a black
that's an-
Nazi.
So if you're an Uncle Tom, you're male. If you're an Aunt Tom, you're a female, right?
I don't know.
Well, I'm just trying to be politically correct.
How was work today, Shane?
Who said that?
Dude, what do you mean I was work, man? I had my safety vest on, dude, and I was just working.
Hey, how's H&W doing there?
Hold on, Mike. I'm talking to Shane right now. I'm trying to figure out how work was.
Yeah, work was good, dude. We got a lot done and stuff. We like built stuff.
Hey, so we've figured it out, dude. We figured you out, bro. That you used to be on the freaking BC all day. Before.
Oh, your fucking the little story, the fucking.
And now since SAP went down, all of a sudden, and you got little bills piling up, you're talking about being in a hockey rink all the time, and now you got an orange vest. We've come to the conclusion that you actually work for the hockey rink,
I wish.
and that is your work attire.
I wish. I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie. I even told Jenny. I'm like, I wonder if I'd get to like do everything for free if I worked there. Drive the Zamboni around. That'd be fun. Are you kidding me? I'd fucking rock that. I'd be taking videos on those Zamboni like, hey guys, oh fuck my phone. Oh, crunch.
Yeah, but Shane, you're an idiot. You're the kind of guy that fall through the ice.
I haven't fall through yet.
Hey, the ice is only a foot thick. How do you fall through?
Yeah, I've fallen hard on it and I
Oh.
haven't broken through yet.
Say what?
Jenny said
Say
I
it again?
cracked the ice. Oh yeah, I've sometimes when I fall good, if you're close to me, the whole ground shakes.
Oh, you taking everybody out with you because you're an asshole?
Oh
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, I could potentially. Whenever I know, like if I'm hauling ass, turning, like doing crossovers, you know, because you gain more speed. I look over my shoulder to make sure nobody's coming, and I make sure no one's on that side of me between me and the boards. Because if I slide out, I'm taking out every motherfucking buddy till I stop moving. I always just picture myself taking out a bunch of little kids sliding across the ice.
So what's going on with H&W?
We're doing
talk
it
to Mike.
W. Why do you want to know it? Sucks.
You cut out. What did you say, Mike? Sorry, I'm
I
driving.
said, what's going on with H&W?
Still in the rebuilding phase, Bubba.
I know, but you've been saying that since November.
Hey man, look, good things take time, okay? Especially when
Yeah,
you know
bro, like-
you gotta fucking find your bearings. I mean, look, starting a new project is one thing, but then like having a new team, regardless of what project it is, stepping in and taking over, like you got to find your bearings and be able to like properly develop in the way that your team works. I mean, you know, it's gonna take some time, dude.
No, I'm not knocking. I'm just wondering if there's any any work going on in the background.
You're just
Man,
an asshole.
Well, of course
You know
there's
what?
work going on in the background.
End of the day, dude. If DS has something ready, if DS got something to share about HNW, man, he'll be up here and sharing about it straight up. Like,
Hell
DS is
yeah.
our bro, man. Fucking, he'll bring the alpha.
Yep. Mike, did you lose that? What you lost that bet? Did you place another one on the Lakers Warriors?
Yeah, I didn't lose the bet. What do you mean? I had the Warriors to win the series. I lost the 4-2, but I had a 4-3 and a 4-2. But I also had a money line bet on just winning the series. Yeah, I put a couple hundred on the Warriors against the Lakers.
Hey, if
got it at
Steph
plus-
plays like he did yesterday, they're unbeatable.
Huh?
If Steph plays like he did yesterday, they're unbeatable.
I know. Well, he said in the locker room, he says, "You guys don't want to play, just get on my back, and I'm going to take you to the promised land." My wife never watches a game. She was sitting here with me in the second quarter, and I said, "Steph's going to score 50," and she just looked at me like, "Oh, sure."
And he sure did.
Yep, and he's the first time anybody's ever scored 50 points in Game 7 of a playoff. He passed Kevin Durant by 2 points.
Yep.
But LeBron James is going to get his butt smacked. You watch.
Hey, look who's out.
I wouldn't
Hold
be
on.
surprised to see him do 4-0 or 4-1.
Look who's out there in the chat. Fucking yeah.
Oh.
Come on, man. Come up and give us a proper one.
He said, "Oh
Yeah,
God,
here's a guy that.
Thank you."
Hey, listen. Here's a guy that supports all those Uyghurs in China. He buys all of Nike shoes. Yeah, keep those Uyghurs in jobs there. Crypto Command Center. Yeah, keep all those little kids.
Crypto Command Center.
Like, you know what you're saying, and you know it sounds so close.
I know. But I said
There we go.
Uyghurs. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
but you know what
can have-
Uyghurs sounds like.
I know,
And-
but that's all. Look, Shane, you're the only one that's saying that, so I guess nobody else.
Actually, no one else thought it till you started saying, "Oh, guys, I'm not saying it with the end." I don't think anyone thought you were. We thought you were saying.
Okay,
with the
but
W.
you've never heard the word Uyghur? You've never heard Uyghur?
Uyghur, yes, Uyghur. I can't say I have or haven't.
All right,
Not that I
that's
can
what they
recall.
call them in China, Uyghurs.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know about the oppression of the Uyghur Muslims in China.
Yep.
Okay, he doesn't
Yeah, I don't
know
know if
about
I've heard
that, Mikey.
specific. I know I've
Sorry.
heard about the Muslim and Christians that they like basically put into concentration camps for lack of.
That's
a
it.
word.
That's
They
them.
call them
That's
Uyghurs.
exactly them.
That's it. There you go.
They call them Uyghurs.
Well, I didn't know they call them Uyghurs. I don't think I have ever heard that expression. If so, I don't remember. I think I would remember that.
I mean, look, prior to that actually being like any sort of surface of the news or like actually getting put out there, like, I was in the same boat. Uyghur was, a white person trying to be black, but
No, that's when you say the N word like N-A, like Dave
Uyghur.
Chappelle says it. I think Shane has a little thing there where Dave Chappelle's saying that, don't you?
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
News.
Dude, Mike is just cracking up at that.
You ain't gonna play hide the pickle with me, PCM.
All right, that's enough of that. Just thinking about that's funny.
Oh, you guys remember? We've got a video of when PCM starts his car. Just for that, PCM's gonna go buy a little 4-cylinder and soup it up to sound like that.
Isn't that what a 3 said? I'm surprised you haven't called that a 3 Series.
Well, that is what that because 3 Series is even higher than that. It's more. It'd been more like, you know.
That's the black sheep token. That's the token I care the least about.
Dude.
What prompted him to say that? Like, why did he?
Random, just random. Because
It was Ivan on Tech.
Yeah,
Ivan on Tech asked him about the projects that were listed on the Pulse Chain site, like what relevance did they have, and yeah, he pointed out sheep token or whatever, and then yeah, that was the response he got.
What's my destiny, Mom? Mama always had a way of explaining things so I could understand them.
If that didn't have PCM's face on it,
It's on PCM night. I can see that already. I'm gonna go watch TV.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
Hey, Mike, but look, we're just about to show how cool your car does sound. I think that's
better.
Not gonna lie, dude, that car does sound good.
You can hear
That car does.
You
It
know
sounds
what?
like it's got a set of gonads on it for sure.
Let me hear.
Yeah, Mike. You know what, dude? I don't care what they say about your car. I like your car, bro.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but you're also from the Bay Area, which
Come on, I want to hear Dave Chappelle just real quick.
I don't even, you gotta find it first. Oh wait, is this fucking? Yeah, these are the cars that Rhino says that they're the greatest car ever. Look, Rhino does it in fucking in third world countries.
Was that Prosper hanging out the window?
That's
Yeah.
what
Was
they
that,
do.
was that in Somalia?
Probably somewhere in Africa, I'd guess.
Yeah.
It's the only place that they still rock E30s other than apparently wherever Rhino hangs
Could have been
out.
Cuba.
I don't know.
What
They only
about
have
Cuba?
the only place that those are still prolific are in shithole countries.
Yeah, Cuba. That's where they could be. Yeah. Hey, DS. How come they don't do any street takeovers in Frisco?
They do them all over.
Because you
in
just said
Oakland
it's
and
in
Hayward
Frisco.
and
Yeah, they have street takeovers, dude. They shit all over the place, dude. It's taking over everywhere. They got
Yeah,
crack.
What's the name of that
takeovers.
street? What's it, Embarcadero, where the famous bullet was seen shot? You know, the hill. Is that called Embarcadero Road?
yeah.
And all
kinds of niggers, Jews.
There it is. All right.
Yeah.
We're getting a while.
That was his intro.
Look at you say that. Look who, you say that. And look who shows up. Alcifa.
The real joke is Alcifa's got actually a toilet bottom on that seat he's sitting in when he's sitting in his big rig making that video.
Yeah.
He's squeezing out a turd there. That's what's happening.
Alcifa, let me ask you something. Don't you feel bad that you're supporting all those underprivileged and
Hey, no. If it's if he's got a toilet in that seat and is like driving a vehicle, that's what you call captain's log.
Yeah. But Alcifa, don't you feel bad you're helping all those those people that are in concentration camps in China making the shoes you sell?
No,
First,
I care about the money here.
Look, Rhino came on the show.
let me
No.
answer that question and intelligently. First of all of y'all got the word, the definition of what wigger is. Wigger that word comes from the South, and that's what Caucasians call other Caucasians who they think that's trying to act black. Wigger. What?
Mike was talking about Uyghur Muslims, the ones in
Uyghur
China
Muslims
being
in
oppressed.
China.
That's what he was talking about. He wasn't talking about no
The ones that
Uyghurs
make
or-
your Nikes.
Yeah, the ones that
I
make
didn't know
your
they were called that.
Yeah, the ones
Yeah,
that
no.
make
Uyghur Muslims. Wow.
UHYGUR or something.
Yeah, those
Yes,
are the ones.
yes,
The
yes.
Al Sifa, they're the ones that are making your cheap ass Nike shoes, and they're like 3-year-old kids, 4-year-old kids, slave labor.
I'm
Making those
hoping
shoes.
that
Yeah,
the tops,
yeah.
they're 3 or 4 the ones that made mine.
Yeah. You're right. I totally forgot about those Muslims in China, Mike. You are correct. That's what they're called. Um, I remember last month I got news that the government doesn't like them. They push them to a certain part of China, and they work basically slave manufacturer jobs. There's like a 2-bedroom apartment, and they'll have like 6 of them living.
Yeah,
Now
they
the
do it to
question is,
the Christians and the Muslims both, dude. They're doing it too over there.
I mostly heard it was mostly these Muslims because the CCP government don't like them. But
Yeah, but
you all,
doesn't it make you
They're
feel
doing,
bad that
yeah.
they're
The
making
Christians, as far
the
as I
shoes
know,
that
they're doing
you're
it
selling
just as
shoes
bad.
from
They're
you're
doing it
selling shoes
to
from them, Al Sifa.
They're doing it
Isn't
to a
that make you
lot of
feel bad?
religions
They
that
do
they
it
that
to
don't agree
all the
with.
religions that don't directly idolize the CCP. It's quite literally a communist power move. They
yes,
think that, basically, if you don't live, breathe, and inhale the shit that the CCP puts out, you're an enemy of the state. And so for that, you need to be, basically punished.
hey,
It's
yes,
not right to think
yes,
of Winnie the Pooh as anything less than the best. So,
But
yeah,
you
you're
heard about what
correct.
Michael Jordan's trying to dissolve himself from Nike.
Um,
oh, wow.
now, but
What is it? Because
hold
those
on.
wiggers or because the
I'm gonna
jiggers?
I'm gonna try to give my information will probably be outdated, but I don't know. The last time it is true, supposedly Nike did not know when a lot of their shoes were getting made. It was through slave labor, and there were children. Supposedly Nike solved that problem, and supposedly it's not happening. The last company that got accused of that was a company called Boohoo, because I buy a lot of clothes from Boohoo, but it's called Boohoo Man for
Sounds like a rip
our.
off of Fubu.
It's Boohoo, and they're from the UK. They make a lot of urban wear, and the United States last year told them, if you don't stop doing business in China where they're making your clothes from children, we are actually going to ban your clothes from coming into the United States. So they got their act straight. Now there hasn't been any new accusations against Nike, but the only accusation I heard against Nike, they starting support Mel what's that transgender name? Melvin Devane or whatever?
Oh,
Oh,
Dylan
Dylan
Mulvaney.
Mulvaney.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dylan Mulvaney. And I don't know how Jordan feels about that, but you got to keep in mind Jordan Brand and Nike. Yes, Nike is the uh, somebody who's better at the NBA should explain. But as far as I know,
Okay, but you know that
Nike.
that Air Jordans do $6 billion worth of sales a year from just the Air Jordans.
Yeah. The Jordan brand's supposed to be kind of somewhat separate from Nike, but Nike still is the platform for Jordan, and Jordan is getting money from that, but like Nike really don't own that. It's like Kobe Bryant shoes.
Well, anyway, he gets $400 million a year from that deal he signed. But he's tired of watching that she wear bras that say
That is
Nike on
why,
them.
right? Specifically why Jordan wants to separate from
Yeah,
Nike.
he didn't want to watch she wear Nike.
You know what's funny? And I'm so glad Jordan didn't do that, but it is funny to think all the years that they were using child slave labor and he was cool as fuck, right? But then they're like, then they got the tranny pushing the girls' fucking bras, sports bras, and he's like, I'm out.
Now that's crossing the line.
Yeah, that's right. Hey,
yeah.
I respect it, but I think it's funny because like publicly, publicly he never had a problem, obviously, with the slave labor
Hey,
making
Al
the Jews.
Sifa, since you follow Jordan a lot, did they ever figure out who shot his dad and why?
I
As far as
forgot
I
about
know,
that.
I don't know. Last time I heard it was gang bangers. His dad was a high gambler or something, but I don't follow Jordan like when it comes to his NBA career. I'm mostly an NFL dude, but when it comes to Jordan brands, I do follow him on that. But I heard that, of course, Jordan is a bully when it comes to business. His dad had a high gambling addiction, just like Jordan does. And Jordan will blackball people from getting into the NBA. I heard he's not a very nice person.
Well, I
Really?
saw the movie Air Jordan, and they only mentioned his dad was killed, but they didn't. It was just like 30 seconds. That's all they said about it. They
Wait,
didn't really
Jordan
go
can
into.
get people blacklisted from
Yeah.
the blackballed from the NBA?
Yeah, well, because he's
Yeah,
worth so much fucking
supposedly.
money, and literally because he draws in so much fucking,
Yeah, but
you know.
to this day, I mean, I mean,
Hey, he got Enos Kanter blackballed.
I mean, look,
He got
we can.
3 other NBA players blackballed.
Yeah,
They
Enos
got
Kanter
on.
went after the.
How?
He said,
What?
because
how
Enos
did
said he was tired of what the Chinese were doing to the Uyghurs, and that I told you, China owns the NBA, okay, and I'm sure it came down from China through Jordan to get Enos Kanter fired.
You gotta understand, even though Jordan's not in the NBA, he is one of the most powerful person right now today in the NBA. If you watch some YouTube videos on
And
Jordan,
he's not
you
on
even
any
heard
board or nothing, right?
No, he owns a
Wait,
team.
hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is that because of how he plays, or is that because of Space Jam?
Shane, he owns that team down in Charlotte. That's his team. He owns a Charlotte.
So I know he used to own the Washington Wizards or part of it or
Well,
whatever.
I mean, yeah, but then he's the owner of the Charlotte team now.
But he sold the Wizards a long time ago, didn't he?
He sold out his part in the Wizards, right?
Because what was he? Wasn't he like 50% owner or something?
No, I think it was like only 30%. He didn't have a whole big, but now he's 50% of the Charlotte. What's Charlotte Hornets? Yeah, the Hornets.
Yeah, because the Charlotte took back the Hornets name and then made fucking Louisiana or New Orleans call themselves the Pelicans.
Yeah.
When I heard they were changing their name to the I'm like, at least Hornets are scary. Like I see Hornets or no Hornets are around somewhere, I'm getting the fuck out of it. Pelican, I'd be like, I'm scared of a fucking pelican.
Right?
You got to strike fear into your opponents with your name.
But yeah, you don't want to say anything about China to the NBA. They get really butthurt.
Yeah, figures.
It is what it is. Politics needs to stay out of sports. That's one reason why I don't follow sports really
Sports
close anymore.
is there for the politics, so you're not paying attention to politics in the first place.
Yeah, well,
I'd like to put it out there.
Distract you from all that bullshit, right? Like sports should be that one time where whether you're, I mean, if no other time, it should be that one time, no matter what you believe, whether you're a liberal or conservative, a fucking racist, whatever you are, sports is that one thing that's supposed to bring everybody together for that moment because it's about your team and then nothing else. No other part of your life.
It's exactly why this whole fucking gender politics shit invading sports is just disgusting. And frankly, you know what? Like I said, I want to put it out there. I am in total applause of all of those fucking sports codes and associations out there that are drawing the line and saying, no, these biological males are basically ruining women's sports.
It's not fair.
What happened is Colin Kaepernick and Black Lives Matter. They all the sports bend a knee to those people.
Hey,
okay?
Shane or Chris, play the video of Fag Rabbit talking about the tranny that he bangs.
Yeah, but Black Lives, all the sports bent the knee for Black Lives Matter, especially when they put their name on the basketball courts. Remember that a couple of years ago?
I think it's like 7 or 8. Let's see.
And then when Colin Kaepernick took a knee, That ruined football.
You know what I found really fucking funny was there was this one particular happening in the States not so long ago, a weightlifting championship, right? Women's weightlifting championship, and this freaking
Spit it out.
tranny comes in
What?
and
The tranny. Tell me who it is.
What do you mean, the one you showed us?
The one that I bang. Yeah. Tell me.
The one that I bang. Whoa!
The one that I won.
Got him, dude.
So anyway, this tranny comes in and smashes the highest record set by a biological woman by over 100 fucking, I don't know, whatever, 100 kilos or some shit, fucking 100 pounds, I don't know, just something fucking ridiculous. Pushed it up well over the mark of like what it was achieved. And then just to get at this guy, the coach of that women's weightlifting team, okay, biological man, full man, supportive of all that, right? Goes in, okay, identifies as a woman for this one competition and absolutely fucking smashes that other record that broke all the others, right? And then the tranny that set that record, beating all the other women's records, had a big old fucking cry about it on the internet. Fucking, oh, it's not fair. Oh, fucking. You know what? I laughed so fucking hard when I heard that.
Have
what
seen
about
that
the MMA
MMA fight with that
Yeah, the
transgender?
tranny. Exactly.
What's that?
The tranny MMA fighter.
Yeah.
She beat the shit out of this chick and broke her face in like 39 seconds.
No, she broke her. She broke her skull.
Her skull?
Yes.
Oh god, man!
I thought she just got her like an orbital.
No, I've heard about this too. She fucking cracked her skull open. She was pissing blood out the back of her head.
Yeah. And wasn't it only like 39 seconds or some crazy shit?
Yep. 39 seconds down on the floor with a cracked skull.
Who is this? And then afterwards, the fucking tranny was like, they're all like, yeah, you know, this is a big step. Oh, it's a big step. Yeah, because you beat up a chick, dude.
Can we show a picture of Jim Carrey now when he played Viracosa on fucking?
Hey, remember, folks, if you're born with a dick, you're not a chick.
What?
If you're born with a dick, you're not a chick.
Nope.
Hey, that could be interpreted as hate speech.
Let's just put it this way.
doesn't
DNA
care. We got to get him on the show to balance Mikey out.
DNA doesn't lie. Just leave it at that, right?
But anyway, hey, Donnie, listen. The 60 Minutes last night did the AFL, your Australian Football League, and they
Sorry, hold on a second. We call that 3 Series FL over here.
Okay. They recruited a 6'11" guy out of Texas to come over and play with you guys, and the guy's been doing great. He's only learned about the game in the last 3 or 4 years. I thought you maybe heard of him. He's on that. They played in your national championship, but the guy's 6'11". He towers over everybody there. Yeah. I mean, the guy's unbelievable. And now he talks like with a Texan and an Australian accent. It's so weird. So if you get a chance, watch 60 Minutes from last
Texas
night.
and Australian accent.
Yeah. He's 6'11". I can't believe how tall he is compared to all you little short Australian guys.
I'm pretty tall.
But no, when you throw the ball, he can stand there. He doesn't even need to jump, and he catches the ball because nobody can reach that high.
Damn.
Well, Aussie football is like makes
And
American football
I didn't realize those guys hit each other, knock each other out.
Yeah,
That's
dude, they make
unbelievable.
American football look like absolute fucking pussies. They really do. Same with
Pretty much.
They're really close to rugby players. Like Australian football and rugby players are probably have to be some of the toughest motherfuckers.
No, I think Australian football is
the real code of football over here is the NRL, the National Rugby League.
Oh.
Yeah,
that is the shit that makes gridiron look like a girl's sport.
You don't watch the AFL?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Mike. No, I do not.
Why don't you like the AFL?
Because it sucks.
What sucks about it?
NRL's better. Just straight off the bat, NRL's better.
Well, anyway, I'm
one,
sure
right?
you can see it on YouTube. Just put in 60 Minutes from last night. You'll see that guy. Unbelievable.
Hey, Mike.
6'11". Yeah.
Have you seen that new Mustang?
Yeah, I'm passing.
That
You
new
don't want the
Mustang is
all-electric
a
Mustang?
beast. It is 1,000 horsepower. Woo,
I'm
man.
waiting for the 2025 Shelby GT 500.
How many horsepower is that?
1,000 horsepower. The one you're talking about is 500 horsepower in the new Dark Horse. But
No,
you
the one
cannot.
that came out this year. They said it was supposed to be 1,000 horsepower.
Oh yeah, well the GT500, the 2022 GT500 is 1,000 horsepower, right? But I don't want to.
No,
I'm
the
going to get the.
2023 because they're not making any more Dodge Challengers or Dodge
Yeah, I
Chargers.
know. But the 2023, they didn't make a GT500 in 23. They made it in 22. The 2024 Mustang is going to be 500 horsepower, and they're going to lock the ECU where you won't be able to tune it.
Oh, so I thought it was supposed to come out this year, so it's coming out next year.
No, and I was going to put an order in for a Dark Horse, but they told me I'd have to wait a year and a half. Plus, they don't have enough chips, so they might even delay the new 2024 Mustang for another couple months because they can't get chips.
Well, supposedly, I'm going to let Sheep speak on this. Supposedly, since Ethereum went to proof of stakes, Taiwan is not going to be like backlog on chips.
Well, I hope so.
Because they said the number one reason why they can't make graphic cards and chips for video games and phone is they're trying to blame it on crypto miners. And supposedly, since now Ethereum went all proof of stake, and now you only got Bitcoin still proof of work. Supposedly, we're going to get all these chips.
Well, if China invades Taiwan, we're never going to get any chips, okay? So we better hope they don't invade them.
Ah, man, that's going to be a for sure thing. China's going in because we too busy over there worrying about Russia. China is going to Taiwan. It's not if they go, it's when they go.
Yeah, well, we don't need that to happen.
That's why they started that crap called BRICS. Because they
want
to.
If the Chinese can control the chip manufacturing, which Taiwan has 75% of the chips of the world, we're screwed. We're screwed.
They have 90. Yeah, we're screwed.
75% of all chips are made in Taiwan.
Oh, really? I thought it was 90, 75.
No. There's like 25% sprinkled all over the rest of the world.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're screwed, bro. I mean,
yeah, we are.
That
screwed.
happened.
And our government doesn't. And they say, well, we're going to try to build some. Intel is going to build a couple of plants, but they say that can take 5 to 10 years for that to happen.
Hey, but let me ask you this question, Mike. If China takes over Taiwan and controls all the chips, how is Biden going to get us into these EVs? Which he's trying to kick out gas car because supposedly there's a law that passed in California in 2025. There ain't going to be no sales of regular cars. They're all going to be EVs.
Yeah, I know.
So
I might be dead by then, so I don't know if I really care.
Don't you need chips in order to make Teslas and shit?
You need more than chips. You need all those little kids in somewhere in Africa mining all that cobalt. Do they forget about that? All those kids making making $1 a day digging cobalt out with their fingers.
And they die all the time too because those mines collapse in on them and shit because they don't have the regulations we have here.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
But nobody talks about that shit.
No, people like fucking Cross that are all brainwashed by that shit think that it's like, oh, it's such a wonderful thing for the earth. No, it's not.
Hey, Sheik, really you bad. Sold your truck, bro?
No, that was
I
April.
thought he was selling it.
No, that was April Fool's.
That was April Fool's.
Oh man, I had a friend that was getting excited. I told him you did a whole bunch of crap that I don't even know about, and he was like, "Hey man, the next time you speak to him, hey, tell him I'll make him an offer."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I said, well, I don't know. if he's really selling it, and then he's gonna get a newer one, or shoot, damn, you
Right.
had me fooled.
That was April Fool.
Not only
Hey, what
that,
did
if
you
Black
ever
Sheep
do
was
with?
to sell that, you know how much he'd probably sell for? 150, 100, probably 130 to 150.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got more than that into it.
Damn,
Yeah.
multi-millionaire crypto black sheep. Hey, what do you ever did with that one Mustang that you had on your picture, Mike?
Which one?
The red one that
Oh, I still have it. I
Oh,
sold my 20, my blue one. I sold the blue one.
okay, I never seen the blue one, but I know you went. I saw your video when you went into the garage, and it was a red one, and you were updating it, and you had your friends from
Oh,
some.
he was doing, I
like
think, the ceramic coating or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, that was. We were putting a ceramic coating on it.
I
I'll
remember
never
I
sell
watched
the.
that video.
I'm never going to sell the pace car. I'm going to die. I'm going to have to be buried in that one.
And what year is the pace car?
05.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's 18 years old.
Yeah, you need 2 more years, and it's automatically a classic now.
Well, I consider it a classic now.
Yeah.
Anyway, but hey, Sheep, I want to ask something real quick. When you put money, put stuff in airdrop, you cannot sell it. You can only airdrop it to something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, airdrop it.
Oh, did you check your coins, Mike, for that airdrop you got from Flair?
No, I never saw them. I looked, I never saw them.
Where did you have your XRP, on Coinbase or somewhere else?
Exodus.
Oh, freak! You're supposed to get them on Exodus. They
Well,
support
I never
the
saw it.
airdrop.
I looked a couple of. That was back in January or December, right?
Yep. No, February they did this. This February they. No, you're right. This January 9th they did the airdrop.
Oh, okay. Where am I supposed to see it?
It's supposed to just open your Exodus wallet, and then you just type FLR, and you should see a balance. Cause I got mine, but
Okay,
I
I'm
barely
on
got.
it right now. I'm gonna go look.
Yeah, cause mine. As long as it was you had it, if you had it on Coinbase in December, then you have to go to Coinbase, because Coinbase didn't release theirs until like 3 weeks ago.
Okay,
And I
on
barely got
Exodus, you can't ask for a. You cannot type in a coin. You just look at everything that they list here. Wait, let me see.
Nah,
Oh wait, no, I can.
Yeah, you can
Oh, I
search it
need
on
an
Exodus.
address for it. Do you have an address?
You need an address? No, you just type FLR and the search.
I know. I'm look right here where it says enable disable assets. It says search for assets. Okay, FLR. Let me try that.
Yeah, or you can type the full word Flair.
That no assets match your search.
Oh, put Spark, SPARK.
All right. SPARK, right?
Yeah.
No assets match your match.
Oh, what?
There
Exodus
you go,
does
search.
support it.
So maybe that's why I never saw it.
Oh, hold on. I have an Exodus wallet. And then there are one of the ones. Yeah, here it goes. Let me open it up. Come on. Okay. Search FLR. No, what the hell? FALRE.
Flair.
Spark.
Oh, that Cabal coin offshoot, and
Bro,
Yeah,
there's
Morpheus probably knows
multiple.
about that.
There's multiple like popular guys that have started fighting in MMA as women. It's not just that like black dude or whatever the hell he is.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think that guy that runs the MMA would allow that. He's such
Well,
a
it's
cool
not.
guy.
It depends. They're not fighting in the UFC. They're fighting in some small
Oh, okay. They're not
You know.
under. You know the guy I'm talking about.
Dana White.
Yeah, Dana White wouldn't allow that.
Well, dude, look at in the chat. I took a screenshot of the one that's doing the like this. That's the one that beat up the girl in like 39 seconds. Just beat the
Yeah, I
shit.
know.
out of
He
her.
almost killed her.
It's a straight dude.
Why don't we get trannies? Why don't we get trannies to fight trannies?
Exactly.
We can call it Friday night sissy fights.
Why don't we get trannies to swim against trannies? Okay.
Now, see, and I think that that they should be able to, like, if they want, they should have their own leagues, right?
Exactly. If you want to be a tranny,
they could give them
you
their
compete
own,
against.
Yeah, dude, they could give them their own class, like say in swimming and fighting in the Olympics. For all I give a fuck.
Remember,
Men,
there's
women,
two. There's only
and
two
transgender.
sexes, folks. There's
I don't
only a
give a fuck.
man and there's a woman. There's only two
Here's my level.
sexes.
Here's my level of bigotry, right? I say we get the passable ones to only fight the passable ones, and the real less than passables should only fight the less than passables.
Yeah,
I don't remember that Adam and Eve. There was a other with Adam and Eve. Okay, I thought there were just one. One of man, one of woman. I didn't know there was a tranny.
Hey, but you want to hear something hypocritical? The transgender women say they're women too, and they should be in women's sports. But how come I ain't never seen a transgender man get into men's sports? They ain't stupid.
You mean a transgender woman become a man?
No,
Yeah.
transgender man,
no.
which means biological
A
female.
woman that became a man into male sports.
Yeah,
Yes.
so Mike, when they say transgender and then you say the gender after, that is what they've changed into. So transgender man is a biological female, is what he
You know, the reason that Leah Thomas.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So if they changed into that, has their DNA been changed?
Of course not.
No.
That's always been my fucking argument to my kid when she was all about that tranny shit.
And even if it was the physical development of their previous gender, even if they were to get this whole genetic change, which is coming next, okay? I'm sure it's coming next. There's diabolical scientists working on that shit right now.
Watch this. Here's going to be the next Supreme Court case you're going to see. Check this out. We're all men, right? Mike, myself, you, Morpheus, Crypto Sheep. What is it that we had to do at the age of 18?
I went to Vietnam.
No, but what is it by law that you have to do?
Oh,
register
draft
selective service.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if the ones that are under the age of 18 becomes transgender women, they don't supposedly they don't have to register, even though they're biological males. And the women that becomes transgender men, they can always claim, "Oh, I'm biological female. I don't have to register for the draft."
Well, wait, look at this, Alcifa. What if I decide that I want to identify as a black man? Who can hold me from doing that?
Nobody.
I think Mike getting fucked up.
I'm just asking.
I can see him. I can see him at one of them racist as hell Farrakhan rallies. I'm black now. Here's my color.
With a little bow tie on and the fucking
With a bow
glasses.
tie on. He's
lined up.
Under this,
he's all lined up and shit.
Under this
I
administration,
can
you
see
can
him showing
identify
up with
whatever
a
you want.
No, I'll make sure I put some.
If
I'll put some shoe polish on my face. Okay.
Oh, you gonna go in blackface? Even better.
Yeah.
Mike is gonna
Mike,
die. Everybody.
He's had
enough of this world.
Hey, but check this out.
He has a little pencil mustache.
Mike.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Mike, you can identify as anything you want under this administration, just like I can.
Exactly.
So if I go rob a bank, I can identify myself as innocent.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's how
I,
fucked up
you
our
can't
country
put
is.
me in prison.
But you got to
You're
realize that
guilty. No.
the reason that Leah Thomas became a woman because he was like number 460 amongst men. So you thought, well, I could win a title if I become a woman, and that's exactly what
Well,
he did.
and he still only tied at
Yeah.
nationals his teammate that was a biological woman, and they told her he has to win it because of pictures for the photo ops.
Yeah,
he has to win
exactly.
it. And now she's been coming out finally because she's out of school, so she doesn't have to keep her mouth
Yeah,
shut.
she's
And
suing the San Francisco, that college that.
Oh
that
yeah,
almost-
she got fucking taken hostage and beat and
Yeah.
like hit by trannies, dude. Men
she's suing that
dressed
whole
in
college.
dresses, yeah, that are picking on real women for standing up for women.
Yeah, they were going down the hallway saying trans women are real women. They're not real
No,
women,
they're not.
Franny. They're not real women. You were born with a dick. You're not a chick.
I want to say transgender men are real men and put them in a ring with Mike Tyson's if you want to. You know, like,
Hey, that's
it's
not
so
fair.
critical.
Nah, that ain't fair.
None of
Because
these-
most real men can't
the
even
fat
do
bulldogs,
that.
the real ugly ones with the mustaches and shit.
Hey, none of us could go in the ring with Mike Tyson, and we were all born freaking men, as far as I know.
Yeah, well, see, that's because we're smart. I'm not getting in the ring
But
with Mike.
look,
Hell no.
you have
I
never
wouldn't even say
ever
shit to piss
seen
him
a
off.
transgender man enter a professional sport of men.
No.
Not
No.
not in the NBA, not in the NFL,
one.
not in the NHL,
Not one.
and not a
Not
boxing.
one.
So
you're right.
if the trans
100%.
women are women, that means the trans men are men. But you don't even see them going into male sports in college or in high school. It's always
It's all
these
endocrine
trainees.
damage. It's all endocrine
Yeah.
damage. That's all it is. It's
Yeah.
endocrine damage of a healthy system. The otherwise healthy system, the endocrine system is completely fucked. You don't know whether you want to lead or dance on the dance floor. You don't know what you want anymore because your body's been so chemically polluted.
But here's the thing that we're really missing.
All of a sudden,
Here's the elephant in the room: is they're allowing 10, 11, and 12-year-old kids to transgender, to change their gender. They're whacking off penises, whacking off breasts on little babies, and then when they turn 18, they go, "Oh man, what did I do? I fucked up," and they're just fucked for the rest of their life. You know, this is the thing we got to stop. These people that are doing this surgery ought to be going to prison. Okay,
That's a weapon
I
of
agree,
mass
but-
distraction, Mikey.
You see,
It's a weapon
I'm
of
not
mass distraction.
transphobia.
That's all it is.
I'm penis phobia. That's
It's
what
a
I
weapon
said
of
on
mass
my
distraction.
TikTok. And
you know,
people,
a boy is really not even a fully developed till he's like 25. So at 12, how can you think that, oh, I want to be a girl? No.
All right, I'm not going to dispute that endocrine damage does disrupt natural secondary sex characteristics in females. So the female that would normally be maybe not as attractive, the bitch looking like a man. Okay, I'm not going to dispute that. Okay, I'm not going to dispute that at all. She looking like a man. She looked like a man for sure. Okay, not a hot chick at all. Ugly. Asian
Okay,
girl.
let me stop you real quick. Brittany Griner is not a girl. That is a fucking man. You look at that Adam's apple. That fucking guy is a guy. It's not a woman. We're being fucking hosed by their government.
I got one better for you, Mike. They say they feel like a woman, so that's why they transitioning into a woman. But yet, if you go to bed with them, they want to stick something in you like a man. Isn't that hypocritical?
I'm sure Brittany still has that. I'm sure that Brittany still has that Johnson.
Yeah.
Shane.
So how
Hey,
do you
pull up
feel
the
like a
picture of Honey
woman
Dick
when
Austin
you?
from fucking Eddie Murphy's ex little tranny?
Oh,
Pull up
what's
a
the
picture of
name?
Honey Dick, would you?
Oh, what's the name again?
I think it was Honey Dip or something like that. Honey Dip Austin or some shit like that. Pull up a picture, okay? Remember I dropped that shit in the
Honey
chat
Dip
and I was like,
Austin only brought me luckily nothing nasty. It's like fucking
Show
like
images.
glazed donuts and shit. I don't remember the name.
Right. Hold
That
on,
sounded
hold on.
right.
I'll pull the shit up.
Honey something. Maybe look up who that was. Eddie Murphy's like tranny boyfriend, girlfriend, right?
Uh-huh.
Man, women are being replaced, and men masculinity is also getting erased because you know, I saw a video. One of these transgender women say you're not gay if you date a transgender woman.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm
yeah,
pretty
if
sure
you
you
take
are.
one up in the behind, how's that not gay?
Oh yeah, look, even this, like, remember in '97 when Eddie Murphy got caught with a tranny prostitute, and that was a long
Ashton,
time
Honey
ago.
Dip Ashton.
Ashton.
You guys think Michelle Obama is the man?
EON.
Some dude say she looked like the
Michael.
female version of Patrick Ewing.
Yeah. I mean, it's nobody's ever really discussed whether
Nah,
it's
I don't
Michael
think
or
she's in
Michelle.
there.
There you go.
That's a woman. That's just
No,
an
it ain't.
Amazonian looking one.
And I've heard tales too that Obama was.
There you go.
gay.
Here's the Honey Dip Austin one right there. I just shared it in the chat.
There's a guy who claimed that he rode in a taxi cab with Obama a long time ago that sucked him
Bowie.
off. So
yeah.
Oh,
the guy
wow.
went to court on that.
So that one there is a tranny that claims it was sleeping with Eddie Murphy. But
let me go look at it.
yeah, but like what's scary is it really looks like a female. I mean, it has hips.
No, that ain't the one. Yeah,
That's Honey.
Here.
That's
there
Honey
you
Dip.
go.
That's Honey Dip,
There
though.
you
That's
go.
Honey Dip. That's the
Here we
female.
go.
Realize,
Right
Shane,
here. There you go. See that right
Shane,
there?
I'm not being disrespectful.
Oh,
you go
there's
back
that
to your
picture.
early
I don't see that
videos.
picture
You
anywhere.
kind
Oh
of
yeah,
look
there's
like
that picture.
Shane. You kind of look like a tranny in your early videos.
Oh yeah, better than prostitutes. These.
I mean, did you have a period of your life there where you were wondering if you were a man or a woman, or?
Nope, I've never questioned it, Mike.
Okay, I just was. You had so many of those. You had so many of those videos. You kind of look a little
What do you
gay.
mean so many, Mike? I had one that I made it with my tranny character, and another one where my tranny character was in it for maybe 20 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
But that's 20 seconds more than I've ever done.
Yeah, but you also weren't an entertainer.
Oh, okay. So you have to act gay to be an entertainer?
No, Mike. I had a bunch of different characters. It was me, and I have like 6 characters.
It's okay, Shane. If you had a thought there, we're not knocking you for it.
Mike, you're the only one who ever said that it's not gay if you bang another dude or suck him off as long as you go home to your wife.
Yeah, I just that's just a statement, okay?
That's just a statement. That's a statement I would never make. I would never make that.
I just heard that from somebody, okay? That's all
yeah.
I
I bet you did. Is that what he told you when he had you bent over?
We're just trying to figure out, maybe you had a little gay tendencies of maybe 10 years
No,
ago.
Mike, that was actually specifically Jenny came up with that character.
Oh, now you're throwing Jenny under the bus.
No, you can ask her. And the whole makeup tutorial was all her idea. She was like, "This is what you should do." So I was like, "Fuck," because I kept saying I was gonna have a tranny character, and I was like, I don't like that character. I like the white trash guy and the cholo guy because those are both really easy for me to play.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but you gotta, because you've never obviously watched my channel. You gotta go watch my channel before you talk.
I just can't remember me ever wanting to put lipstick on my face. Okay.
Oh, man.
That's
Did,
fine. I don't care.
did Jenny put it on, or did you do
No,
it?
I did it myself, and
Oh, okay.
you know what? I was so worried. I was like, no, because then before I did it, I was all telling myself, what if I do a great job on my makeup? Then I'm gonna have to explain to everybody why I did so good, and they're gonna really think I. And then I tried to do a good job. I ended up, obviously, if you've seen the pictures, I looked like a effing clown, and I was like, woo, dodged a bullet there. Because I mean, I really was trying. Like, I watched like makeup tutorial videos for like hours before I shot mine, trying to like get it right. And I still sucked. And I was like, thank God. Because how would I have explained that one if I would have like been off? My makeup would have been perfectly on point.
Damn.
Yeah, I looked like a $2 whore. I look,
Man,
dude. I
well,
probably
at
look
least
like
you
the
would
worst.
say that you paid attention to the video
Yeah.
if you put it on perfectly. I mean,
Yeah, dude, I tried. I was like fucking honestly, really trying to do it good. And because back when I used to be a musician, I used to wear eyeliner and fucking mascara. It drove the chicks insane. They'd be like, "Are you wearing eyeliner?" I'd be like, "Yes, I am." Like, two pants were down. I was like, "What the fuck? This is too easy." I mean, I literally went from making fun of my friends in bands that would like have all their eyeliner and stuff to like wearing eyeliner and being like, "This shit works. You guys are fucking right." Black Sheep, you did a little bit of the eyeliner stuff when you'd perform, didn't you?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Nowadays in my
I
current
look hella
life,
queer.
yeah, could I fucking like see myself nowadays wearing? No. I didn't like fucking. I wouldn't like have a beard. At most, I'd have like maybe like a little chin strap or a little fucking tiny. No, you can't fucking have like beard all over your face and wear eyeliner. No, like rules to it. You got to have enough skin. I
well,
usually.
if me and Morpheus start a band, we'll never put on a freaking eyeliner.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get white eyeliner. Yeah, you guys will have like some white eyeliner, all heavy white.
I'm dying to hear this.
Yeah, we ain't got to worry about that. Putting the eyeliner on.
Nah, dude, I can see you guys. You get the white eyeliner and you go real heavy on the white eyeliner. You know, like it'd be your thing. You know, and maybe you get like one white guy that has a lot of like, black eyeliner on. Just the token white guy. You guys might be onto something there. Maybe get the like chingazo look with your white eyeliner. Like really give it out there.
There's no chingazo look with an eyeliner. That's maricon look, buddy. You got the game fucked up. That's maricon look, man. I don't know what chingazo look is. Nah, that's maricon.
No, the chingazo, the chicks, the fucking cholas.
Yeah.
You guys got some white eyeliner all fucking out there. Yeah. Nowadays, like being a biker, I don't think I could get away with wearing eyeliner. I think that they would be like, why are you wearing eyeliner? Aren't you a dude? Okay, we're gonna punch you.
Man, oh man. Now times has changed. Oh, did you hear? Coinbase is thinking of maybe considering, and he came out. Brian Armstrong say he may leave the United States.
Oh yeah, I did hear that, and Gemini too is looking to leave.
Damn, bro.
Both, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and at least he got enough cojones to sue the SEC, the SEC. So they're going to court because, yeah, man, I mean, everybody. This Gary Gensler ain't going to make it as a director through the whole Biden administration. I think they're going to remove his ass. Gensler is he's something else. Everything to him is a security.
Yep, everything.
That means, man, if it gets any worse, Black Sheep may consider moving somewhere else too, Japan.
Yep.
If it gets any worse, man, shit. But that man, that was some big news. That was some big news. I didn't know about Gemini. The Twinkle twins were thinking about leaving,
Yep.
making their exchange going.
Yep. Well, also, if the Twinkle twins leave the U.S., I think now they could probably open up. Like here in Nevada, we cannot use them. So because they're in New York, so maybe if they move out of the country, they would be able to service Nevada too. Then, because they're no longer. I believe it's the New York laws that keeps them from doing business with Nevada for whatever reasons. Just like how if you're in New York, you can't use crypto.com. You know, they've got a fucking, it's shady. They got a shit on lockdown.
God dang.
I think that's the only state you cannot use crypto.com. I could be wrong, but
No, you're right. I mean, there's some liberal states out here, but you know, you can use crypto. It's just New York. You know, they bit license. They don't like it. You know, the exchange or whatever. But you know, what's funny. You can't use crypto.com and in New York, but you can use Binance.
so you can use Binance there.
Yep.
Binance, I think you can use all over the U.S. because we can use it here in Nevada too.
Yeah, Binance US. Yeah, you can use it.
But
Regular Binance, nobody can use.
Somebody told me once why Gemini, like I don't remember why, but somebody had explained to me once briefly why Gemini wasn't allowed to operate in Nevada. And I don't know if this is the only place they're not allowed to operate, but I haven't heard of anywhere else that they're not allowed.
Gemini.
What was the reason?
Gemini. Who's Gemini?
I don't remember at all.
The one that got in an argument with Mark Zuckerberg, they were part of Facebook.
Yeah. Well, apparently though,
that's the Winkletoe brothers. Okay, the
Winkletoe brothers. Yeah.
Winkletoe brothers.
Yeah,
I
well,
call them Twinkle Toes.
and it has something to do with them being based out of New York. From what I heard, is why crypto.com can't be in New York and only Gemini. Like almost like they have a monopoly. But yeah, I never even thought about Binance before, because Binance I don't think has any stipulations. American is American.
Yep. Well, Jesse Powell ain't gonna move cracking out of the United States. I think he's a major pothead. I think he don't care. He doesn't like the government, but he ain't. I think Kraken will probably, if this all falls the way people suspect, Kraken will be the only exchange. Kraken and Uphold will be the only two exchanges in the United States.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. They're trying to crack down. I honestly feel like the U.S. government is behind a lot of like what we're seeing right now. Like every time it tries to push up, boom, it drops back down. It tries to push back up, and then it just dumps out of nowhere.
Yeah, they hold them. They have the biggest wallet of Bitcoin.
Yep, all the shit that they've illegally stolen from people.
No.
They just steal your shit and then they get rich off it.
Well, I'm writing a book for anybody interested in freedom. Okay. Yeah, the title's gonna be Status, Standing, and Jurisdiction.
It should be called Freedom Cost $1.05.
Nah.
Yeah, on the dollar menu.
On the dollar menu, huh? Yeah,
Freedom cost $1.05.
Nah, but from what it's gonna save you, all the bullshit it's gonna save you. Nah, I should be charging like $2,000 for each copy.
You should be charged. You should charge $1.05, and you can call it Freedom Cost $1.05.
No, I'm not giving you no 99-cent dollar menu fucking specials. Hell no. No, sir.
Freedom cost $1.05. Freedom isn't free. There's a hefty fucking fee.
Hey, that's a good country song. Sing it, boy. Sing it. I want to hear it.
Freedom isn't free, 'cause it's
Yeah.
fucking with me.
No. Freedom isn't free unless you are confused trainee.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, do you remember back in the day when they used to try and give, whether they were right or wrong, they used to try and give people help for mental disorder. And nowadays it's celebrated if you know.
Yeah, there should be.
Wait till
No.
they start like the psychopaths. Wait till they have their day like in the light now. Because now they're gonna have to give everybody their day, you know.
There should be one in the kitchen. Nope.
I'm a
Nope.
trans psychopath.
The trans psychopath.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys something on this on Stampede. If you're going to withdraw, does it drop down your APR? Hello.
Say that again.
Okay, I got over 200 available right now. I want to put that back in to see if I have any money from the lottery. So, but if I claim it, does that drop the APR on my money?
I'm not sure.
I thought maybe Sheep would know.
Yeah, if you haven't put in more than what you're taking out. I was muted.
I'm not. My balance is 30,000, and I've taken out only 4,900.
Yeah.
So
well,
I
you,
can take
you like
this
you have
200
to.
out. Go ahead.
You have to make sure you're putting in more than you're taking out. It shouldn't.
Okay, but I have 30,000 on deposits, and I've only claimed 49.15.
This is on Stampede.
Yeah, on Stampede.
Oh.
Because I thought I heard somebody say when you claim it, because I haven't done it for 8 days. It was 8 days ago the last time I took something out. I heard that it drops your APR when you pull money out of it. I don't understand all this crap.
Bless you.
You have to put something in.
I just compound 3 weeks and then I withdraw 1 week.
Okay, so when you say you compound, you mean the deposit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I do the same.
Okay, then so you deposit 3 days a week and you claim 1 day a week.
No, every Sunday I deposit an extra 200 trunk.
Okay.
That's what I do. And then on the last Sunday of the month, I claim.
Okay, so you only claim once a month?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Him too.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll do that then. I'll just let it go for a month and claim at the end of the month.
Well, but every week we're both every week, like once a week, compounding it. Like I do it on Sundays. I think Black Sheep does it as well on Sunday. But every week, and then on our set week, we claim it.
I know, but I don't want to put in fresh money. I would have to do that. I don't have any trunk.
Well, that's what we had to do. I had to buy like, I think I bought like a 1,200 or 1,000 trunk.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You have to buy.
But I also have the farms going, right? So everything that the farms are making me, I have like so at $200 200 trunk a week, I have 2.5 weeks already built up there, and I still have another 4 weeks of liquid.
All I have is Stampede, Trumpet, and then
with Stampede, just you don't have anything in the farm at all making you more trunk?
No.
Because you still would have to buy. I had to buy. I think I bought.
I know. I only have Trumpet and Stampede.
Well, it's really cheap right now, Mike. I would recommend it, unless you're just saying fuck it and you don't care. I would recommend buying whatever you can afford, 1,000 of them.
So this meme coin, the reason it got its name and it's like blowing up right now is because of this guy right here.
Oh, Sherman, that guy's such a dickhead.
Number one threat to crypto,
He's the one that ate a chicken.
Bitcoin could be displaced by Ether, which could be displaced by Dodge, which could be displaced by Hamster Coin. And then there's Cobra Coin. And what could Mongoose Coin do to crypto coin? In the area of fiat currency, the dollar will always be more important than the Uruguayan peso, and the Uruguayan peso is not a joke. There'll always be an Uruguayan. The Uruguayan peso will always have some value. Will Mongoose Coin always have a value? I don't know. I just made it up. It's a joke.
That's why they started this meme coin.
What's that one show where they go Mongo like this? Okay, remember what's that show where they got Mongo on it?
But it's just fucking ripping, dude.
What show is that, Shane?
What'd you say?
Mongo.
I don't know.
There's a character called Mongo on some
dang,
TV
that
show.
one.
Not that I can think of right now.
I'm trying to think of who Mongo is.
Damn, Hex is down 2.1% in the last less than 2 hours since the day restarted.
Yeah, everybody's getting into Zen.
Zen actually looks like is pumped. Zen is pumped 8.4%. The OG Zen, the Ethereum one, is pumped 8.4% in an hour 40 minutes, and Hex has dropped 2.10%.
Yeah, they're fighting it out.
Hex.
Zen and Hex are fighting it out.
Hex is dropping.
All right.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I'm about to lose signal.
Hex
I'm
is
about to
right.
go over this mountain.
Cool.
All right.
Appreciate y'all letting me in. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right, we
You
love
too,
you, brother.
Wesley.
You're always welcome.
See you again, boy.
Hey, see you later. Don't run over any chihuahuas as you're pulling out.
Koalas? What the hell do you think?
Remember that day
Wow.
you ran over
Who the
that
fuck
chihuahua?
you think he's driving trucks down
Yeah.
under, motherfucker?
No, he was pulling out of a truck stop and this chihuahua ran right underneath
Oh,
the truck.
Chihuahua. I thought we both thought you said
Oh.
koala.
Yeah, Chihuahua. No, Chihuahua. He would some people in truck stops, they take their dogs for a walk, to pee and poop, and I guess
Yeah.
a Chihuahua got away and he was pulling out and he couldn't stop.
Yeah.
He hit it.
He ran right over it.
Chihuahua pizza?
Yep, Chihuahua. It was called roadkill. Poor little doggy.
Damn.
Never knew what hit him.
Poor doggies. Yeah, mine almost got run over a long time ago.
That's what always scares me when I take my dog off of the leash and
She ran away.
could run out to the street.
She ran away.
Do you have her chipped? Is she chipped?
Yeah. Yeah, she got a
Oh, that's
microchip.
good. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Wow. B&B
Someone just
miners down to B&B miners down
shit.
to 640
Someone just
B&B.
told us-
Damn, that's a big dump.
I know
Damn.
it's slowly dying. It's been running for 770
Woo.
days though.
$80,000. Is that what that is?
What,
80.
640?
No, right here, what
B&B?
he's looking at.
Oh,
Yeah. Someone just unloaded.
on what? What on Monk?
Yeah. Yeah, Mong.
Oh, yeah, it could be a
Woo.
pump and dump. That might be a pump and dump.
Well,
Most of them are.
oh wow! It just got bought right back up.
Damn.
Oh, oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, maybe E and J is doing some arbitrage.
Nah.
That's crazy,
E&J ain't got
dude.
no money.
Somebody's Ian. Yeah,
E&J
sure.
is almost as broke as Morpheus.
No, he's not that broke.
That shit. I don't know what that was all about.
No. If it's true, Morpheus owns the property and E&J doesn't. So
Yeah,
you
so
couldn't say-
that's on.
so
so
Morpheus
actually-
is actually worth more than E&J.
Wow, that did you just become best friends with Morpheus?
Well, but I'd have to see a deed before I really believe that one.
Why? Just because his skin's not
Oh, he's
white enough.
pulling it out. Look,
Oh,
here it comes. Here it comes.
That was crazy. That was
Here
a
it
crazy
comes.
fucking dip.
Anybody can print that Morpheus, okay?
You're just gonna print it and have it there just in case you ever fucked with him.
He probably does.
What, do
He's
you
like,
expect it to say Morpheus on my deed? You fucking
See,
dipshit.
you got like bought right up cookies. Just bloop bloop. What the hell?
I went down there to the recorder's office. I changed it from my real name down to Morpheus.
Oh, I see what it is now.
I feel like
That's-
somebody sold when they meant to buy because the numbers were very similar.
You know,
If they hit
E
the
and
wrong
J's
note.
going to get to stay in that house forever because they're never going to sell it. Now that I found out about the pool, you heard about E and J's pool? It has to be completely dug up and redone.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Well, he said it was cracked before.
It's cracked and it's sinking.
Oh damn!
So that's how
Dude,
much
that's
that'll
how
cost?
fucking pools become sinkholes. Have you ever seen when that happens to a pool?
Yep. Do you know
Like,
how much that costs to redo a pool? That's going to be thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're better off just tearing that pool out, honestly.
And then you heard about the foundation on the house is cracking too.
Crack, yep. And these people are trying to get what, like 400,000 for this house?
Yeah,
or some
and
shit?
I forgot to tell you guys, yesterday there was a swarm of earthquakes about 50 miles from us south. There was 8 of them that were 4.0.
Wow.
That's really a hot place for earthquakes right now down there
Yeah.
in Brawley and Salton Sea. They're all around there. So something's
know
happening down there. I'm surprised that
Does
E&J
the,
didn't feel.
Does the San Andreas go that way, or it goes more towards
No. San Andreas is on the west coast. I mean, on the
west side
near
of the
ocean.
state.
Yeah,
That's
down
what
the
I thought.
middle
It
of
goes,
the state.
It goes
Well,
up. And I know it goes through San Francisco. That's about where it comes out. Well, it does go inland, though. I just can't remember where does it start.
But I don't know if it goes inland down south, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I can't remember either.
But there's a whole bunch of faults that they're just finding now, okay, that they never knew were there because they were never active.
Let's see, maps.
Oh, did you hear about the new thing that they're doing? I saw this also on 60 Minutes. They've got these machines that'll suck out the air of the carbon, and it goes into this thing that they make. They pump it down into 2 miles down in the core of the earth, and it comes out in these logs, the carbon logs. So they're going to build these machines that suck the carbon out of the air, and then they pump it back into the earth.
Huh.
Yeah, that sounds
But
like
you know how
bullshit
many
to me.
machines they'll have to build? They
He's
got
gonna
the
suck the
first
carbon
machine
out
that's
of the air.
operating in Iceland right now. So they pump that carbon down a mile or two into the core of the earth, and it hardens like a piece of metal.
Yeah, it turns to diamonds. Like
Yeah,
when
well.
Superman made Lois a diamond out of the piece of coal. He just crushed it
Well,
with his hand.
Nah, you're going too far on that, Morpheus.
Yeah, well, all that
So
fucking
actually,
environmental
hey,
shit is bullshit,
San
man.
Andreas Fault, it actually does start out there, and it goes through
By the Salton Sea?
Desert Hot Springs.
What about
just-
down to the Salton Sea?
So I can see Brawley on this map. Now
Yeah, that's where a lot of them were right there at
yeah,
Brawley.
well, that's why I'm saying, because you said that. Now but I can't tell like how, if it's 10 miles or 100 miles on this map, but it does definitely for sure show Brawley, and it shows it starting a little bit higher than Brawley.
Well, I
But
tell you, California is due for a big fucking earthquake. Just a matter of time.
Yeah, okay, because I thought it started somewhere out there, but I wasn't
Because
sure.
we're on the Ring of Fire. And that Ring of Fire covers all
Oh
the
yeah,
way
it
from
goes
the
right
last-
through the Salton Sea, Mike. So
That's where those. Because I have this thing on my phone where it alerts me when there's earthquakes, and then yesterday there was like 9 of them at 4.0, and right you could just pinpoint they were all right within a couple
So
miles of
it runs. It looks like like the Salton Sea. It looks like its east coast runs right along the fault line.
And I'm surprised that E&J didn't feel some of those. I mean, 4.0 is not
That's pretty
real
big.
big.
That's
but
big enough to feel.
Yep. especially when he's within 50 miles of it.
Yeah, because biggest I ever felt was when I was a kid growing up in San Diego. It was a 5.5, and that's a pretty big shake.
Hey, I lived in 92. I was living in Riverside, and I felt that one in Panorama City that was almost 8.0. I felt like it was right next to us. That's how. So imagine the people in the valley when it hit, what they felt.
What you mean the Northridge one?
The Northridge quake, yeah, that pancaked all those apartment buildings, and the 14 freeway came down on.
Oh, he said he felt them. Yeah, I remember that. I was in high school when that happened.
Oh, he said he did. Okay, I thought you would. EJ, there were like 9 of them in a couple hours.
So basically, yeah, by looking at that map and where the San Andreas fault is, when it breaks off and destroys California, ENJ
Yeah, they
lives
say
right in the
California's.
path.
They say California's going to break off and become an island.
Yeah, well, how far are you from the coast?
7 miles.
So you might, if that ever happened, you might survive it.
You might not make it.
Yeah, that's right. I made it to 73, so everything. I'm on borrowed time anyway. Okay, I'm in what they call overtime.
I'd be cool with doing that. And I gotta ask
I just hope you guys make it to your 70s. I don't think the world's going to be around when you guys before you hit 70. I think 2050 and the world comes to an end.
They planning on killing us within 10 years there, Mikey. So.
You know, I see all these commercials that people are talking about this and that in 2050, and I thought, fuck, I'm going to be 100 years old in 2050. Wonder if I'll be around. And that's kind of scary to think that I might not see the stuff they're talking about in 2050.
And now I'm like in this limbo. They won't let me change my PFP, so it could be an issue with we're in blue limbo.
What are we listening to?
We're gonna have to
see how this Twitter space.
Spaces and sort this out. Yeah, let's just down the road. I'll go hit him.
Oh.
Hey, did Forex do an AMA yesterday or today?
No clue.
Oh.
You wouldn't catch me in it.
Well, I just heard that he was going to do an AMA he's going to come up with some news.
I'll just wait till I with him. I don't ever listen to AMAs anymore. When he puts stuff out, that's when I will find out about it and believe it.
Well,
and
drip was down to 29 cents.
I don't have anything against him. Let's be clear about that.
Drip was down to 29 cents this morning.
Yeah. With any team,
I don't know what it is now.
Like,
oh my God, it pumped, guys. It's up to 30 cents.
There you go.
Drip is pumping.
Drip is pumping. Why do I doubt that?
Yeah, it went from 29 to 30.
Ooh.
Cents.
You're right. Right.
Well, at least it didn't go to 28.
Drip is dead, my friend. Drip is dead.
No. Not if you listen to all the guys over in Bartertown. They're drip maxis over there.
What up, buddy? What's up, feller?
Hey, Ian J, did you feel those earthquakes yesterday?
Yeah, it was like 6.2 in Baja, California.
Wow.
Right here.
My phone was showing they had about 9 of 4.0s yesterday, right? By Brawley and the.
Oh yeah. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. It was like early. Matter of fact, I was on the stream talking to Kel. I think I was talking to Rabbit when it was going on.
You should be able to feel them from that. You're not that
we
far
did.
away.
Donnie!
What up?
When's the 24-hour timer going up?
Huh?
When's the 24-hour timer going up?
Oh man, hold your fucking horses.
Oh, I just seen it. I had to ask. Why did you guys get on here for?
Hey, what's up, Donnie? Are we moving the liquidity today or soon? Or?
Yeah, that's actually a good thing to raise. Yeah. If you have the people you need for the multi-sig, I just need to give you the address to transfer it to, and then you guys arrange that whenever you're ready.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just
So
DM me that, and then I'll send it to the.
awesome.
Hey, Donnie, do you have earthquakes in Australia?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I mean, maybe if my ex sits down too fast, but
Wow.
Oh,
Is
you got
she
a
a big
fat
one,
white
Donnie?
woman?
Donnie had a biggie? Really?
You mean Donnie? She has to pay for 2 seats on an airplane?
put it this way, Mike. You get set up 2 projectors and do a double feature: Shrek 1 on one ass cheek and Shrek 2 on the other.
Wow, I didn't know you had a girlfriend.
That was ages ago.
Oh, well, hell, you're only 26.
7.
Oh, 7. Excuse me. I got underwear older than that, Donnie.
Oh, I don't want to know about your underwear that's old. Damn.
I waited
Hey,
until
Mike, are you jealous that Donnie's made it to 27 as a virgin and you only made it to like 23?
Yeah,
Fucking what? I ain't no
Oh,
virgin.
he's still a virgin?
God no.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
He's a coder, dude. He's a dev. He's probably never even smelled a girl's perfume.
Wow.
Is that true, Donnie?
What?
He's saying you ain't had pussy since pussy had you, buddy. That's what he's saying.
Hey, I heard someone else haven't had pussy in 25 years.
Hey, Donnie, he said you've never tasted a fish taco.
Okay, look, the one time I tried that, I came away with fucking dental floss, so not happening again.
Oh God. He said dental floss. Yeah. I bet you didn't do the smell check either, did you, buddy? Before you put your face.
Oh no,
down
that
there?
was first.
Okay.
Yeah, did he smell good?
I don't want to know. Just
fucking shame. Always there to make it gay.
I don't know.
I heard that they separate the men
What?
from the
Did you
boys.
send are you sending your address, Donnie?
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting it loaded up now, man.
I heard how they separate the men from the boys in Australia with a crowbar.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Donnie's like, that reminds me of my childhood.
Oh.
As a kid growing up in Australia, you just got to carry a crowbar
Uncle
with
Mike
you.
and Uncle Joe, you know how they get down.
Oh.
Donnie, so like as a kid growing up, did you have like a crowbar for each hand to like keep the rock spiders off you? And then eventually you became the rock spider at a certain age?
Nothing like that, man.
Yeah.
So do you have tranny shows in Australia?
Yeah, actually, last night I was watching this news-covered event. No, it wasn't covered by any of the mainstream, but I don't know if you've seen Avi Yemeni of Rebel News. He was covering this thing where a bunch of like angry parents have gone to one of the local councils to protest trans fucking drag queen story time for kids aged 1 to 6.
Oh, they're doing that in the U.S. They're doing that in Australia too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He said, they test it out on the Aussies first, and if they don't get kicked in the throat by a kangaroo, then they just bring that shit over here. That's basically how that works. You know.
Well, they say Australia is just a flipped over size of America. You know, it's just America down under or something.
Wow.
I mean, the country size is almost the size of America, isn't it?
They're a crown
pretty
country.
sure America's
Like
land
Canada.
space can fit inside Australia. I'm not sure.
Okay. So then
But
why
that
do they
sounded
call
super
you
gay.
guys an island and we're not an island?
Because we're literally surrounded with water. You guys are still connected to like another continent, aren't you?
Well, we got Canada up north and we got Mexico down below. So that probably be that reason there.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's true. I forgot about that part.
We're literally surrounded by water on all 4 sides.
And how far away is New Zealand?
Just over the pond.
Oh, okay. You call it the pond. That's what they call it. That's what they say in England, the pond.
Yeah.
So
All right,
what's
so let
it
me make
take?
sure I got. Hold on a second.
How
Hold on a
far-
second.
How far a boat ride from Australia to New Zealand?
I don't know. Never been
You
to New
never
Zealand.
been to New Zealand?
Never.
Oh man, I thought you were over there to meet Pee-wee.
No.
Oh. You think he became a scammer over in New Zealand? That's why he left and came to Australia?
I have no idea, dude. I don't know the guy from a bar of soap, man. Fucking,
Oh.
honestly, like I said to you ages ago, fucking, I ran into the guy when he was trying to mess around with like hourglasses and shit, and that fucking bullshit that he pulled with fucking what was it, Money Tree or whatever.
Yeah.
I bumped into him briefly over Telegram at that stage, and then after that, yeah, you know, all I know is
Buddy-
about what you guys talk about him. So
Yeah, our old buddy Tiwi, huh? Fucking shithead.
Yep. Everybody uses his green screen of his living room, right?
Dude, I
Yeah,
was like, first time I seen that, I'm like, oh, I really thought that was his living room in the beginning.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I
How
did
could,
too.
how
There
could
it
you
is.
believe it?
Well, because I remember when T Wee's having his house built, and it was just the framing up, so we didn't know what it looked like. We just seen the skeleton of
I
the
mean,
house.
that looks real, Shane. You would know it wasn't a
If I put up my green screen, it would look a lot more realistic. but I
So
don't-
Shane, you got to go. You got to go to I think transactions.
Yeah, tranny actions.
Uh,
I don't even
No,
remember
we-
the website or nothing.
Oh, it's this one right here. This one.
Okay, that.
And whatever
that,
whatever
safe
wallet you
website.
connected, yeah, whatever wallet you connected, I'm gonna submit this transaction because I created the transaction. To
Okay,
make sure I get the
so
right address. Yep.
wait, so where do I go exactly? I'm on it now. So BNB MetaMask, my MetaMask is connected.
Hang on a second. Yeah, and then you got to go to.
Better dad.
Tokens to
Here we
new
go.
asset.
Okay, cool. So I'm signing it. All right. Okay, so yeah, it's up here. You'll see the view transactions in the top or something. Or did anything change in the top right?
Top right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. No. Oh,
Right.
a transaction requires your confirmation less than a minute ago.
There you go.
Yep. So then that.
Yeah, there you go.
1 out of 3.
Yep.
What's in this for me? What are you guys all going to give me to push confirm?
how about a working ecosystem finally?
Okay, transaction
Does that sound
details.
Yes.
Yeah. Transaction details.
Just
Signing.
verify that I got the address correct. You know.
Yep. So 0xA16FC ending in A79E.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Yeah, that's the right one.
Yeah, I was talking. I just forwarded what you sent me, but
So 2 out of 3 signed. Boom.
Hey, my debt says 0 now. How come everything says
You have
0?
to have all 5 people sign?
No, we need 3. We need 3 out of 5.
Majority rule.
Then you got to
That's like the that's like the strong hands multi-sig that I have. I do 3 of 4. So that way, it doesn't matter if one person's out, you can still sort of get that vote going through.
So you got to get Eric to sign now, right?
Yep.
Somebody.
Or
One
Cross or
of you guys
JP.
just need to log in and sign.
I thought it's Mad Dog.
Oh, yeah, Mad Dog, not Cross. Sorry, got the two confused for a minute. Yeah, Mad Dog or JP or Eric, yeah. Any one of those 3. And then, yeah, liquidity goes into the controller, and then we can, like I said, continue this setup and get this shit rolling. Get that fucking BZen pool going on. Get the fucking staking happening. Fucking maybe even make a bullshit. Who knows?
Maybe, huh?
And then
Man,
make
fucking,
sure you
I have. Look, not
gotta-
gonna lie, I have heard some outcry from the community recently about, like, you know, that they want to know, like, if we are doing a bullshit at all or anything like that. So, the board members that are here, I think it's definitely coming up time where we sort of have that meeting and discussion about what it is that we want to do for future use case. You know,
And then
because we
put
do have
that-
a number of different ideas out there. But of course, you know, if we can establish direction in that one and get consensus, then I think that'll be the best move for the community overall.
And then put that 90-day hold on E&J's account.
Yep. Oh, don't worry. You're getting a 120-day hold, Mike.
Hey, I don't care. I'm not selling. I don't need to sell.
Hey, I want to know where's NJ Goes Hope's at right now. My shit says 0 on the dashboard.
Yeah. Well, fucking okay. Look, if it says 0, try reloading the page if you're expecting something different. Okay, I've pointed it out many times, and I'll point it out again. My web development skills are nowhere near.
My phone works. Hold on. For whatever reason, my phone works, but on my computer, it don't like sync or something. It don't like
Yeah.
It works on my phone, but it don't work on my computer.
So let me finish what I was saying.
Hey,
Right?
Chris.
I've pointed out before, and I'll say it again. I'm not the best web developer out there. My websites are not up to scratch like everybody else's, right? That's exactly the reason why I hired a front end guy to begin with. So if it's not working or it's showing zeros and you're expecting something else, reload the page or try a different device is the best advice I can
I tried a
give.
different device and it's like I don't know why. I don't know. My computer's
Until we get that big
You
shiny
old
new front end under
You guys
works.
got to remember, E&J's almost as old as PCM. Like he needs a little extra handheld holding sometimes.
Yeah, and I want my rebate too, fuckers. Kick someone's ass.
rebate?
Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
rebate.
Yeah, what rebate?
Yeah, there's no fucking rebate. What do you think this is?
Okay, hold on.
7-Eleven?
Yeah, my Slurpee wasn't cold enough.
Yeah. We don't have a punch card in here where you get
Yes,
after
you fucking do, Mikey. Shut up.
4
You don't know about
coffees,
it.
you get a free one.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't work here.
Mikey's like, what do you think this is? San Francisco? This is Southern California.
Right. Yeah. What do
You
you think
gotta
this
earn
is?
your shit.
He goes,
What do you think this is?
he's root for Frisco.
What do you think this
root
is?
for Frisco all
Tijuana?
over there.
What do you think this is? Tijuana? Then this is real California.
PCM, how does that make you feel to know you support one of the most terrible, disgusting cities in the whole world?
What city?
San Francisco. You
No,
support
I don't.
other-
That's
How many
not
of their
part of
sports teams?
California. That's
How
just
many
like
sports-
Joe Biden is not my president, and San Francisco is not
Man,
part
Joe
of
Biden's your
California.
cousin. You don't have to
What
be
do
your
you mean
president.
San Francisco's not part of California? It's the worst part, and that's where all your teams are based
Yeah,
out
but
of.
we split Southern California at the 605 freeway is its own state. We don't
not officially,
accept
but
Mike,
the
my
Northern-
point
Northern
was, then
California,
that's
Southern
even
California.
worse that
Yeah.
you support those teams up there.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna split California
Yeah,
into north
I
and
heard that
south
too.
at the 605 freeway.
And you still
Yeah.
are rooting for a team up there from the.
That's just gonna. The only thing they want to do that is like another drug.
You're
drug
supporting
checkpoint.
everything they do in the Bay Area, Mike, by
I
being
know.
supporting those teams.
Okay, well they might be moving to Vegas too. Okay,
Who?
the Warriors.
No, they're not.
No, they just spent $2 billion on that Chase Center. I don't think they're going anywhere.
Yeah, they're not. Then you're helping support. Just think you're helping support the biggest liberal agenda in the worst city in the U.S.
Well, it can't be perfect.
Every time you buy anything or watch a game of theirs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Hey, ENG, check your DMs when you can, brother. We should have a chat. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep on going. If you guys got that multi-sig on wrap, then just let me know when that goes through, or I'll see it.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll keep building.
Mino can't figure out how to do it, so.
All right, no worries. Well, we'll get JP or whatever. Don't stress if you can't figure it out. That's exactly why you've got 5 OUs. You know?
No, it's just.
Hey, Donnie, before you go, did you drink a carton of beer yesterday?
Actually, no. Although on Sunday night, after I finished working at the racetrack, my buddy and I, we smashed
have a
half a carton
problem.
while we were having our guitar jam.
Well, that was Sunday night. Oh, was that Saturday night for you?
No, that was Sunday night for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it's-
no,
They'd have
we
to be on
smashed
the right
like
wallet to see it, I think, right?
yeah,
Well,
you do.
It's Tuesday for you right now, right?
I think so. Yeah.
It's not going through.
Well, we got to see if we can get a hold of Mad Dog then.
What about Eric? Can't you get Eric?
What'd you do? You just, I don't know what that screen looks like. You just, what did it ask you for? Because I created the transaction. I don't know what.
So
what
yeah, when that popped up.
Because I'm not really seeing
too low a gas, I think.
Oh.
They have their gas, I think, turned down too low. That's what
Probably that from all the Zen minting or whatever.
Yep. Well, dude, now everything I do, I fucking lower my GUI now. Everything.
Yeah.
You go, fuck. I'll
Yeah,
save
man.
that fucking $1, $2 a day because that shit adds up.
Yeah, it does, man.
What the
Fucking
hell?
yeah. All right. Give me a buzz when you guys are good to go. All right.
All right,
I'll be
cool.
around if you need me.
All right. I'm just trying. Oh, here it is.
All good. I'm gonna
we
go
got 2 out of 3, so we just need one more.
Sweet. I'm gonna go test that Zen 3D and see if I can get that working for us.
Make sure you. Okay. Make sure you're connected to the wallet that you're using. If you didn't use, I don't know, if you used a different wallet, or if you're on a different wallet.
Hey Shane, it's going to snow on Wednesday night and Thursday at 7,000 feet.
Yeah, I know.
You're probably going to get some more snow this week.
My house is at 5,000, I think.
Yeah. Well, they say I don't know how cold it's going to be up there, but
it's going to be cold. But this weekend, like, it's going to be cold, and I'll be out of town all weekend for a club thing, and it's supposed to be fucking cold.
I can't ever remember snowing in May in Southern California.
Probably doesn't happen very often.
You see that city there below San Francisco that's completely flooded out now from the snow melt off?
No, I don't watch the news ever to see that shit.
The whole town is complete. It's a farming town. It's some little hick town. The water is overflowing from the levees. It's completely flooded the town.
Where?
Damn.
Up there between somewhere north of Fresno to the left, more toward the ocean. It's one of those little farming towns there. I forget the fucking name of it.
So closer to the ocean, not
yeah, where the
not
land is
closer to the
real.
mountains.
Where elevation is like at 200 feet or 100 feet.
Oh wow!
But it's completely flooded town.
Yeah, my mom's going to go up there. Her birthday's next week.
And they say they're going to have floodwaters till almost August with all the snow melt.
Oh wow! Come on, mom's gonna be driving up to Stockton like next
well,
week.
They can't. The levees are full. They can't hold anymore. So they got to release the water.
Yeah.
And when they do that, it just starts flooding the land.
Yep. But
no, she had some family members that their whole house got flooded and shit, like in Stockton.
Dude, when are people gonna ever realize, dude? Every fucking year, God destroys parts of California with flood and with fire and with earthquake. It's when you do a bunch of shit that's against him constantly, he's going to keep destroying your land.
Well, until we get Republicans in charge, it's going to keep happening.
Can't say that either, though, Mike, because they're up top, man.
They're just as fucking corrupt.
They're just as corrupt.
They're
I
just
mean,
as corrupt.
I agree with you. I'd rather have Republicans, but they're just a different side of the same coin, you know?
Uh-huh.
Well,
they're just the side that I prefer.
At least we don't have this shit down here where I live yet, so we're safe. We have no homeless, no murders, no people begging for money around here. Streets are like brand new all the time. You can leave your house.
Mike, you live in a senior citizen's home. How do you think?
I left my garage door open the other night, all night long, with my Mustang sitting there. Neighbor came over and said, "Hey, you know your garage door's been open all night."
Yeah, because she just wants your newspaper. She don't want to steal your. She don't want to steal.
And then one day, I walked in the front door with a key, and I left my key in the front door all night long.
Mike, you're in a gated community, bro. You're like in an apartment complex.
No, it's
You got
not
lucky,
gated.
Mike. The kids have done that in Vegas before. That was
I
one.
know, but I'm just saying that it's pretty safe around here. We don't have any of that crime you see on the news.
Mike, don't you live in a gated community though?
No, it's not gated. Anybody can. Now I'm on the cul-de-sac. I'm at the end. You can't drive any farther, but you can drive it. We have UPS and Uber Eats and everybody coming through here almost every day.
Oh my God! Did you guys hear that story? In Florida, of course, it's always crazy shit in Florida. A guy who was doing Uber Eats got killed by this other dude who he delivered food to.
Yep.
The,
Did you hear about who the guy that killed him? He was a fucking convicted criminal.
Guy. Yep.
He was MS-13. Did you see the tattoos all over his fucking face?
I haven't seen pictures of the guy.
Oh yeah, the guy was just a fucking monster.
Yeah, his dad ordered him the Uber Eats, and then he
Yeah.
kills the driver and robs him
Exactly.
for nothing. The dude
And
had
then he did more than that, Shane. He fucking dismembered the body.
dismembered it and threw it away.
And
Yeah.
threw it in the trash can. Yes.
Yeah, and then when they came to his house, like they opened up the trash can, like the bags, and like there was the body. He's all cut up in bags.
Holy shit! Like that?
Yeah.
He pulled a Jeffrey Dahmer on the guy.
Except for he didn't eat him.
Yeah, he didn't put it in the refrigerator. Is it true that they said they found body parts in his refrigerator?
Yes, 100%. They said that he had that. Some say, if I remember correctly, that he actually had a pot cooking some sort of human remains, a skull or something like that. But he had
well, I mean, you can eat a human, right? The Dahmers did it. Donner Party did it.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of frowned upon, Mike.
I know, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt you to eat a human, would, right?
Yes, it hurt me. I couldn't do it.
Well, yeah, okay. If you were starving to death and me and you were on a mountain, and the only way you're going to survive is one of us has to eat each other, would you eat me?
No.
You would just die.
I think so.
What if you had to drink your urine just because you need water in your...
Well, drink it like when you
I'm
put
not
it.
trying to be stupid, but
No. Like I would do this if I had to. So you know how they'll take urine and then you put it in like a container and you put the plastic on top, right? And then what evaporates is the water on the top and then the nasty stuff from your. I would do that if I had to.
And another thing, when you were a truck driver, when you
What's
pulled
that?
over the side of the road, you never picked up a Gatorade bottle that looked yellow, okay?
Yeah, I know this, Mike.
That's what we used to pee in and throw them out the window.
Yeah, I know, Mike. I would never pick up a Gatorade bottle anyways on the side of the road, let alone one that looks like piss.
Especially if it said orange on the bottle and it was yellow.
No, usually it is orange because you nasty ass truckers just sit around drinking like soda and stuff all day. Or, dude, I have seen like when I used to doing the motorcycle trips. I've ridden a lot of highways. I definitely wouldn't compare to like your level as a trucker, but I've ran a lot of these highways. And there's a lot of places and you'll see full gallons, bro. Like full fucking. I'm sure Mr. Big has seen a ton of them too, dude. Like full gallon filled with piss on the side of the road.
Oh yeah, the gallon jugs, exactly.
Fucking gallon, man. First thing I always think is, how the fuck are they pissing in a hole this big?
Hey, you ever heard of a funnel? I used a funnel, okay?
You just use a funnel? Well, your little soft little
you put the bottle underneath your seat, you put the funnel up to your Johnson, and you're cruising down the road, you just pee in that funnel, and it goes right in the bottle.
See, I'd have to use like a Powerade or Gatorade bottle because
I would only do that, Shane, when I couldn't stop, okay? If normally I would stop and piss on the side of the road.
Yeah, like those 1 liter Dr. Peppers and shit with a big mouth.
Yeah, if you couldn't stop, you just peed in that funnel and right into the bottle.
Yeah, but when you get pulled over with like a gallon of piss or fucking balls of piss, you're automatically getting searched over because they're gonna think you have something in the car.
Fuck yeah, I'm
Why
not
couldn't
gonna
you
leave
pull
it in
over?
my truck.
I'm saying like a regular person.
There's a lot of times I needed to shit and there was no place, so I had a little trash can with a plastic bag in there, and I just sat on there and took a
How do
dump.
you take a shit and drive a diesel?
No, you'd have to pull over to the side of the road.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
how the fuck take a
But I'm
shit?
not gonna go out and stick up my bare ass on the dirt and shit. Okay.
All you gotta do is get the little chair that folds out, and you put a bag in there, and you sit down in the chair,
I know.
and you shit in the bag.
They actually have a seat now, a truck driver seat that has a little urinal.
Dude, there's a seat that it's like a hunter or camping like toilet, right? And what it is it's like a tow hitch. It's just a toilet seat on a tow hitch, and you put a bucket underneath it, dude. And you're basically sitting behind your truck off your tow hitch, and
then if you're really a scumbag, when you're leaving a campsite, these motherfuckers in their motorhomes, they just open up their drainage and start draining that shit as they're driving along.
Though, if they
I know
do
it
that.
is.
Or dude, I believe if I remember correctly, my buddy Chris, Captain Asslick 3000 had it looked like a toilet seat, and you would just put it on top of a bucket, like because he worked in construction, and sometimes he couldn't, get away. And you gotta shit,
Yeah, that's right.
So you put a toilet seat on a bucket, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah,
the little
that
fold-out chairs.
Well, I just sat on that.
I think it was him. If I remember correctly, it was him. It was one of my friends that worked like in construction did that, and I think it was him.
I remember one day when I sat on that trash can, I got stuck to my butt. I almost couldn't get it off. That was funny.
Jeez. And nowadays, the only thing that gets stuck to his butt are his diapers.
His toilet paper. Yeah, the streams are going pretty long lately, haven't they? Almost 3 hours.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't like to stop.
You know why I think we end up streaming longer, not realizing it, because now it's getting darker later.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel as long. Because I didn't think it was 3 hours.
Sheep looks like he's asleep over there.
Yeah, it's still daylight out.
Yeah, that's why. It's a fucking mind fuck, dude. Because like in the wintertime, we usually run them shorter.
Just think in 2 months we'll go for another hour and a half.
Yeah. Now we set our record in what was it, last winter when we did like 8 hours one day and like 9 hours the next or some shit. That was what, the end of last year or the beginning of this year? I think it was the end of last year we did that. It wasn't intentional. I remember we had that long one, and then we're like, "Oh, we'll beat it tomorrow." Haha, yeah, right, and we did.
So have you guys heard from that? Is that lady just wearing a bra?
I don't know, but her fucking boyfriend ain't wearing nothing right there.
I know.
He's wearing a concrete floor.
All he did was bump into that guy.
Well, you heard him. So the guy goes past him, the guy who knocks him out, and you hear the little guy go, "Hey," and then you can't make out what he's saying, but clearly he was saying something aggressive. Then you see his shoulder twitch, and then bink.
Have you guys heard from Mad Dog lately? He's kind of been MIA.
Probably just working.
He's probably banging someone's wife, man. That's tough work.
Why is it Saturday night? No, it's Monday.
No, you think he only bangs other people's wives on Saturday? No,
I don't know. I figure that's the night that they went out and banged other bitches' wives the most.
That's just more likely going to happen on Saturday. It doesn't mean on a random fucking Monday or Tuesday he's not finding himself in a dark room in the same hole as 3 other buddies of his.
Yeah, but I thought now they have that girlfriend and they kind of cut that out.
His girlfriend's the fun one that likes to go out and have a good time.
I know, but she's not a swinger.
What?
She told me she's not a swinger.
Who?
Oh shit! Sorry.
The crypto lady. That's
Yeah.
his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Anna.
The one I wasn't gonna say her name. Do I was say the one you paid to see her boobs?
No, that was
her husband is Mad Dog's wife's boyfriend.
I know who it is. That was Bones that paid her. Okay, I didn't pay her.
That's swinging.
Bones paid the for the picture.
I heard you both paid for it.
No, it was just Bones.
I heard Mikey paid for it too.
No, I didn't pay. Bones paid.
Well, if that ain't some trick shit, I've never heard any fucking trick.
Now let me tell you what.
That's some trick shit.
I can't say that. They weren't that.
What?
That's all I'm gonna
say.
That was
Didn't get what he paid for. Everybody, do you hear that? He got ripped off. The tits were crap.
Let's say the
titties were garbage.
They weren't worth $85 worth of eat.
Mike's like, I still couldn't get my dick hard.
Hey, I only paid $40, and Bones played the other.
See, now he admits he paid for him.
Yeah, but ETH was only like $80 back then. Okay, so it wasn't like it was a lot. That's when I think ETH dropped about 65. Wasn't that the low in 2017 or 2018?
I don't know. That was before I got in.
Or 2018 is when it was down to like $760.
Man,
hindsight. All I gotta do is open my blinds. Black Sheep, I found a freaking RV fucking park that you can come stay at in Reno, maybe at the GSR casino right there. You can go stumble in there, get drunk, stumble home. That's what I need. I need to be at a casino. Great.
What's GSR?
It's Grand Sierra Resort.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so like I was there, like I was driving, right? And then I was like looking to my left, looking to my right, and so there I was, right? And I was heading down the road, and I was like, "Hey Jenny, look, there's an RV park over there. Black Sheep should come here for the summer." And then she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, look how classy he'd look over there." And she was like, "Yeah, man, that'd be cool." And she was like, "Yeah," then I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And then I told you about it.
Fucking shit.
Okay. All right. Good times.
Now every time I see RV parks, I always think of Black Sheep. I'm like, Black Sheep could come visit and stay there for a couple of months when it's
Whenever I
hot
see a drift,
Vegas.
whenever I see a drift video, I think.
How much is the rent there?
I don't know. It probably isn't that expensive.
Is that a COA?
What's the temperature up there right now?
Right now, oh, it's a little cooler right now. It's probably like in the 60s today.
No, Shane, is that a KOA camp?
I don't think it's a KOA, that one. Let's see. Website. Laundry, check in, check out. Let's look.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go.
So what do you use? 50 amp?
Yeah.
You taking off, EJ? Where you going?
Yeah, I'll see you guys in the chat room.
Okay, cool.
I use 30 or 50.
Okay, because they have 30 or 50, and then do you use a pull through space?
Yeah, those are easier.
Because they also have they have a 30-foot back end space, 30 amp power, blah 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 blah. That one's showing $40 a night, but if you go longer, I'm sure they probably do deals.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh, looks like they only let you do up to 14 days. That's gay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can still get away for fucking 14 days.
All right.
Hey, look at this. Look at this spam email. Listen to this. I just got this. It says, withdrawal of 2,852,000 BTC. Hi there. We inform you that we have an opportunity to return cryptocurrency from a wallet opened in your name by a fraudulent company. Activity of this company was blocked by financial authorities, and we got permission to issue the BTC to the end user, i.e., you.
Mike, don't do it.
I know, but I mean, I've never seen one with the transfer in the amount of 2,852,000 BT is ready to be sent. Ready to be sent to you.
Mike's ready to do it, dude.
Please send your bank account details to the manager to prepare the transfer.
He wants to cheat it.
I can't believe they're doing it in crypto now.
Give us a big donation, Pesca Mike, one more time. We know you like to fall for a scam.
I just knew it was a matter of time they start scamming people with Bitcoin. It's the way they say it. It was opened in your name by a fraudulent company. Oh boy.
Sounds legit, dude. You should do it.
I know. It says contact our manager for more information by clicking the button below or the image above.
I'm just thinking, man, you don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Like,
I don't want to click on shit. Okay, I clicked on
dude,
one
Mike. That's a great dude.
Hey, I clicked on something one day and it cost me $10,000.
Yeah.
I'm not clicking on nothing anymore.
Mike, just
look. You want me to? I'm going to forward this to you. Okay? How's that?
No, it wasn't sent to me. It wasn't meant for me. I
know. Well, I'll just let you click on it.
No, it's meant for you because you're the lucky one.
Pisca Mike. Send us some more money to Nigeria.
So these fucking Nigerians have learned to get my email, I guess, now.
They love you, man. You their chief.
You can tell it's from Nigeria the way they open up. Says, "We inform you." They always say, "We inform
Hello,
you."
dumb American.
Hey, what they meant to
Hello,
say
dumb
was,
American.
we have your address already on a list as one we fucked over multiple times because you've been dumb enough to fall for it. So let's go for another.
And then their headline up here, it says indemnification for losses due to fraud. What the fuck is indemnification? I never heard that word, indemnification.
I don't know.
And it's got blockchain.com above that. Boy, they're trying to really make this thing look legit. And then down here, copyright 2023, blockchain.com Group Holdings Incorporated. Got a WhatsApp number, best from the blockchain.com Tira, or whatever the fuck the name is. Blockchain's risk and fraud department. Boy, they got everything covered here. I wish they had a phone number. I like to call them. Oh, he's got a Gmail account. I guess I could send him a message.
Yeah, good. Go for it.
It says Miguel.
10,000 back. See if you get that 10,000 back.
Fuck off. I told you I wrote that off of my taxes.
I bet you did. Shit. Considering
Yep,
taxes are a big ass.
I had Prosper send me a Nigerian, church address, and I used that for I made a donation to that church in Nigeria.
Did you really? You really talking about your tax fraud live?
I almost did it. I really did.
It's kind of his thing to talk about all of his fraud that he likes to commit.
But the problem is, you can only write off like $3,000 a year for charity. So,
yep. If you lost $100,000, only $3,000 a year, you could write off $3,000 a year for till that $100,000's written off.
Yeah, I think you can roll it over. Yeah,
you can. But the shitty thing is like most people, if they have $3,000 losses in a year, they probably regularly have at least 3,000 in losses because they're doing, riskier shit.
I tell you what, if Prosper would have sent me that address, I would have considered it. Because our government's so fucked up, I don't think they would have followed up on that. As long as it was a legit address. But it's
Fun
kind of
fact,
hard to Google. I don't
fun
know if
fact.
you can Google an address in Nigeria.
They lost all your tax information after the Trump administration. You didn't have to start paying taxes again, bro.
I don't pay any anyway.
I'm just saying.
I don't check that little box on there that says, do you ever mess with crypto in your tax form?
Mike. There's certain things that you should keep for yourself.
You should shut up about, yes.
What, you're going to hear, they're going to hear a, open up a FBI.
Never know.
FBI, open up!
No, it would be IRS, open up.
You heard
Stop
about
shitting yourself.
that 1/3 of the IRS agents now have to take gun training. They're packing. Why would they have to have an IRS with a gun?
Because they're not IRS, they're WEF. They're World Economic Forum, buddy.
So now
And,
IRS agents are packing.
They're gonna take your shit. Why are they gonna take your shit? Because they've been told that's what they're supposed to do, and they're not smart enough to question it themselves. So
Nope.
basically, what it boils down to, man.
No.
They don't give a fuck. They will take your shit. They will shoot you if you try to stop them. And that's basically what goes down. Nobody said it was fair.
Ann says I can't live without you guys.
I know, even when you get mad at us and run away, you're still always lurking.
She goes, aren't you tired of talking? You've been talking for 3 hours. I go, no, we're still got shit to talk about. We haven't done a 3-hour stream in a while. I mean, we still have a few people watching, don't we?
That motherfucker's sleep.
Yeah, we still got 5 people watching.
They're sleeping.
We're actually finding
I mean,
all
we're here
kinds
to
of little
entertain,
hard
right? I mean, where else could you get this entertainment for nothing?
Anywhere on the internet?
Yeah, but not the kind that we provide. You learn a lot. Look at all the financial and the worldly things you learn when you're listening to our channel. You learn how to be a tranny. You learn how to make money.
You learn how old people do freaking tax fraud, and then talk about it.
You learn how to grow mushrooms. I mean, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, kind of. Learn how to grow
What happened
weed.
to that kit you guys were sending away for? Did you ever get it?
That's years ago, Mike.
I was hoping you guys would get it and try it and see how it worked.
We were looking at those years ago.
Wasn't it like $880 and you get all the stuff you need to grow mushrooms?
I don't remember. I think it was. You had to buy shit from all over.
You had to get certain peat moss and all this stuff to make it grow good.
Yeah, I don't
Morpheus probably knows about that. That's probably what he does. He probably grows weed and sells it.
Black people are more into weed.
Yeah, do they allow weed there in Detroit there, Morpheus?
Your hippies are more into your mushrooms. And
I'm not in
psychedelics.
Detroit. Thank God.
Oh. Okay, but I mean in your part of Chicago there, or I mean Michigan, they allow you to smoke pot there?
Yeah, the weed laws are pretty lax, but
you can't sit outside of a liquor store and smoke a joint, though, right?
I'm sure you could. I mean, there ain't that many cops, man. I'm sure you can
You
get
probably
away
have
with
some people with crack pipes lit on the street, though, too, right?
They sell crack pipes at the corner store, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Well, in
It's like
San
they sell them
Francisco,
around your neighborhood too, Mike.
in San Francisco, they give them out for free. Did you know that?
I'm sure they do. I mean, those tax dollars got to go somewhere.
You get a little package. It's got a couple of needles and a crack pipe.
Needles and a crack. I think those are two totally different drugs you're talking about when you're talking about needles. And
I know, but in case you're doing both, they want you to have clean needles. They don't want you passing needles around. And then you just dispose them on the ground. You don't have to throw them in the trash can. Somebody will come by and pick them up. Probably clean them out and reuse them.
That's nice.
And then they have those places those dens where you just go in there and you shoot up.
Yeah.
And did you see those toilets? And now I think I sent a picture of them. They have these public toilets that just have a wall, and you just piss on the wall.
What?
Yep. Just Google it. They've got outdoor latrines in Frisco, just like a big wall. It's kind of like a curved wall. You just piss on it.
And then it catches it all like in a basin.
Yeah, it's like one of those, the kind of toilets you don't have to flush.
Like a trough?
Yeah.
Well, kind of, but it's just a single one. They built a couple of them because they got tired of the people just pissing anywhere. So now you go over, just piss on this wall.
And Mike, just think, you're helping pay for all that and support it every time you buy a 49ers jersey. Or,
I know. I knew you were going to say that. Okay.
Or anything having to do with the Warriors.
No, it's called taxes. Okay, it's called taxes.
Every time you buy anything that for your teams. What's your baseball team that you like?
The A's.
The A's. Okay, I thought Giants.
No. And they're moving to Vegas, right there where the Rio was.
Remember, I was just talking about how a decade ago they said they were going to do that, and then
They bought the property.
Did they actually buy it?
Yep. They're
So
totally tearing it down.
it might even been you. Someone told me like 2-3 days after we were talking about it on here. I said a decade ago they were going to do that.
Yeah,
So they imploded yet?
I don't think they imploded it. They're going to implode the Rio. I know they shut it down.
When are they shutting it down? Have they already?
I thought they already shut it down.
Is the Rio shut down?
Because they're moving the World Series of Poker somewhere else.
Crazy.
I think they're going to move the World Series of Poker over to the Palms. That'd be a good place for it.
Do they have a big enough fucking?
You ever go into the Palms?
The Palms? Yeah, it's been years, but last I was in there,
That
they didn't have any
ghost
place.
bar they have at the top. I saw Ozzy Osbourne there one time. That's a cool bar.
That ghost bar was pretty cool. There was a ghost bar, and then the other tower that they had, which was one opened a little later, the Playboy Tower. They had the Playboy Club up there, which was the same idea as the ghost bar, but it had a casino in it. So it was all high end.
They built that after I moved away. I moved away in 2004.
Yeah, because I believe that opened up in like 05 or 06. That
And then
tower.
that casino there in Morongo, they built it just like the Palms. And
Where?
they got sued. The one in
Morocco?
Palm Springs. It's in Morongo. It's just a little outside of Palm Springs. They called it's an exact duplicate of the Palms, and they actually called their casino at the top up there. I mean, their club, the Ghost Bar, and they got sued from the Palms owner for calling it that.
The Maloofs, when the Maloofs
Yeah, the
owned it?
Maloofs sued them, and made them change the name.
Oh, dude. So one cool thing about being a Sacramento Kings fan in Vegas was that the Maloofs own them. So you could.
Yeah, but they don't own them anymore.
No, I know, but you could go back.
Some raghead.
Back then, you could go to the Palms and go to their shitty little gift shop in the casino, and you could actually buy really nice official Sacramento Kings shit for really cheap. It was not.
Well,
expensive.
the team sucked back then, so who'd want that stuff anyway?
Me, I used to go there and buy it.
Oh, okay.
That was the best spot to go buy and fucking. And I was like, hell yeah, no one else in Vegas wants this garbage.
Most people didn't even know the Sacramento had a basketball team.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'd go to the Palms. People are like, why are you going to the Palms? I'm like, I'm going to the gift shop to buy some Sacramento Kings shit. Huh?
Do
Like,
they
yeah,
still own
owner.
the Palms?
What?
Do
No,
they
I
still
believe
own
they
them?
sold it a long time ago.
Oh.
As far as I know, they sold it a long time ago. But it was awesome. And like when they would come to town, the Sacramento Kings, of course, they'd always stay there at the Palms. I actually ran when I was when they were good, but then they still sucked, but on paper they were really good. One of those years. I met a bunch of the Sacramento Kings guys. Bless you. It was either at Ghost Bar or at the Playboy Club. One of the two that was way high up in the tower. There was a bunch of fucking like big, huge, tall dudes, and they were all Sacramento King fan or players, but because they all got to hooked up there for free. And then they had like they had those like fantasy suites, they were called, and one of them, a guy I knew got it. They had it was called the hard court suite, if I remember, or hardwood suite, something like that. And they had a half basketball court in there. They would have jerseys. Like if there was like 4 dudes staying there, they'd get your name, and each one of you would have a jersey with your name hung up in the little half court, and like it was cool. Like my buddy got it one year. Or
Yeah, I used to hang out in the Palms. I used to see those players. I didn't even know who they were because nobody knew who they were. But anyway, the reason I like to hang out there, once a year they did the Pimps and Hoes night, and they were all going up to the Ghost Bar. Well, I would sit at a quarter video poker machine right by the door where they would come in. These girls were wearing see-through outfits, okay? They hardly had anything on underneath it. And I'd sit there and put in 1 or 2 quarters and just sit there for 3 or 4 hours having a great fucking time. Drinks were free, and you'd see some hot-looking chicks coming in there. The Pimp and Hose night. They're all going up to the.
You know where else they used to do that, and you'd see that even more at the Hard Rock. The Hard
Yeah.
Rock was like Palms is always like second place to the Hard Rock with it, that kind of like younger.
Yeah, I didn't hang around the Hard Rock too much, but I did.
Hard Rock was my spot.
My home away from home was a Gold Coast, so I just walked across the street.
Yeah, mine was Hard Rock because my sister worked there, so like I knew everybody as soon as I turned.
In the
21.
summertime, it was too hot to run the air conditioner at the house, so I just go to the the Gold Coast when my daughter moved back to her mom, and I get free rooms from Friday to Sunday and just bring my shit and just stay there. Free food, free drinks. But I was paying for it. Well, I was a high loser. I told you I did a couple of those where you can see how much money you've lost for the year, and that was really scary.
Yeah.
How much money you put through those machines?
Yeah,
I
I can honestly say it would not be scary for me.
I'd win at the video poker and walk right over to the sports book and put it on a horse or a baseball or basketball or football, and I just spread the money around the casino. Or go over to the craft table or the mini baccarat table and just spend it all there. And I told you on my birthday when I turned, let's see, what year? It was year 2002, so I was 52. I hit a royal flush on a dollar slot machine, $4,000. And I sat there and played it off for the next 36 hours.
Yeah, see, even though I'm not a gambler, when I go on a cruise, I want to have like $1,000 that I can risk in the casino, just because if you play long enough, they start giving you free cruises. Like Mad Dog keeps getting free cruises now. Yeah. So Mad Dog actually hooked me up with this YouTube channel where this guy goes over like craps techniques, which craps I know pretty well, but this guy is like a professional. And he specifically specializes in like cruise ships and doing that shit and how to get your comps and your free fucking cruises. And because I figured if I could do that, we go on one trip, Jetty and I we each risk $1,000. Hopefully we don't lose it, but if it's a 5-day trip and we can spend 8 or 10 hours out of those 5 days in the casino, that's a free cruise next time.
Well, I don't know if you know how I became a
a mini
Yeah.
whale at the MGM Grand. You know, with that card that they have for all those hotels. When I was there with David Peterson that year, I gave Gonk my card, and he used it for all his spending. He used my player's card for all the lunches, dinners, all the rooms, all that shit. They put like $100,000 worth of comps on my card, and so I'm still living off that. That was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's why I get all these free rooms from all the MGM
That's how
Grand
you
and
get all that MGM shit.
Bellagio and all that. Yeah, I'm like the one below the top tier.
The top is what, like 5 diamonds or?
Yeah, I'm like just below that.
I don't remember what it was. It's like diamonds and stars or like.
Well, I couldn't believe it when I got home. I got the email the next week saying, "Mr. Harrell, we want you to come back and we'll fly you, get you an airplane and get you a limo and all that." What the fuck?
You're
I
like,
didn't
all
realize
that money I used to blow at that shithole casino, and now I let someone else use my player card at a real casino. And look at this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Zonk and David Peterson, they had all our money. They were spending like it was their own money.
Who's Zonk? It was that like his counterpart?
Zonk, the Indian guy that were actually.
I never got into. I wasn't around for that.
Zonk was really the money behind David Peterson in ARB. He's the one that he rented the house in Texas that David Peterson actually lived in. It wasn't his house. That was a rental. That's how we had those Lambos and shit. Oh, is that your girlfriend? Oh, it's Jenny, I guess. Yeah, do you remember Black Sheep when they had all those Lambos, those expensive cars when David Peterson was there? We had the Rolls Royce. We picked up.
Yeah.
We picked Jim's and Anna up at the airport. Me and Mad Dog. Man, we didn't realize that. We thought that was their money, but that was our own money from ARB they were spending. Fucking scammers. They got us for over $600,000 worth of ETH. Sure like to know where that money went.
Right.
And David Peterson got a slap on the wrist from the FBI or whatever who nailed him finally.
Well, there's like 6 people out there. You want to call it?
Yeah, we might as well. I'm getting a little tired. Wow, it's 8 o'clock.
See you guys tomorrow.
All right, later.
Win, Lambo, yellow, Lambo, 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 shooting to the moon, and go. I wanna